Recording.
Okay, so everybody, quick question before we get started. Last session was session 34 or
3.
33, right? 33? Okay. Well, in that case, welcome to 32.5.
Interesting.
Oh.
We start this session with the long rest that you all had inside of the cave. This was before y'all had gone off to find who would be known as Cyrus to potentially help you all through the hellscape. As you're all kind of getting into your resting states, Lascivious and Michaelis and Sonnet laying down, Mabel trancing, and Bonelia putting herself into a restful state but still keeping an eye out. Bonelia, being the only person awake,
Yeah.
you hear something kind of like just trickle off in like this very smallish echo throughout the cave. You see Vax is just kind of like very like focused, staring at some sheets she has on this makeshift, almost desk sort of counter type area that she has within the cave, not actually sleeping. But as you kind of look around, you hear this little voice kind of echo throughout the area. Vaxis doesn't even notice it. No one else makes a single stir, but you can hear it just so slightly. You hear, and as the voice kind of emanates throughout, you feel your eyes, like, you don't have eyeballs or eyelids or anything, but for some reason they feel heavy. Like a ton of bricks are resting on your eyes, and as your vision begins to kind of go a little black, you hear a voice. This voice says, "This year's batch will be quite the doozy, don't you think?" And you hear another voice that go, "Oh yes, it will be quite the show." As
God.
your vision goes dark, all of you, you kind of wake up one by one, with the first person who actually wakes up being Lascivious. As your eyes kind of awaken, you feel tired, but you're in a much comfier position than you remember. You kind of like shift around a little bit, and then you feel silk against your skin. You feel like you're not on the ground in this crappy bedroll. As your eyes fully open and you look around, you find that you're in your room, back in the safe house. You see
Oh.
the red sheets adorned on top of you. You see the two giant spiders in their more youngish age resting on the corners. One has kind of made a small little web in the top right hand corner. The other is resting on a small little chair, both passed completely asleep. The dawn has just kind of begun to crack through your window as it kind of like hits you in the face a little bit.
Can I check to see if I have my blindfold on?
Yeah, you put your hand to your face and it's not there.
What the heck? And sorry, they're asleep. I guess I'll can I want to listen. I want to make an investigation and like see if I can hear anything. Like odd.
Sure, yeah. You can make a investigation. Normally that'd be perception, but I can make
Or
a
perception works
an
too. Like
exception.
whatever works. I'm
Yeah,
just trying to like
we're gonna
hear
do. You can do an investigation for this one.
Okay. That's a 15.
A 15 total.
Yeah.
Kind of being careful and listening about you. Nothing sounds odd or out of place. Like you hear like the crickets begin to kind of die down, and some like shuffling happen outside. Everything in the room is just how you last remember it.
I'm gonna Do I have my clothes on?
You would be dressed how you would awake in your normal resting space. So if you sleep naked, you would awake
Oh,
naked.
okay, so I'm fully naked. All right.
Of course.
Uh, I'm gonna get dressed into my stuff, just to kind of like as if it's kind of a new day.
Mm-hmm.
Am I sorry? You said
Like
dawn,
a new
so
day.
like, am I like, do I like?
A little bit of sun is kind of creeping into the
It's
room.
okay, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, desk is the fall part. Yeah, no. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get dressed and then get my stuff and everything and then get out to start the day, I guess.
For sure, you kind of put your knives to your belt. You know, you put on your black kind of coat slash sweater type outfit. You know, pants are all nice and tidy.
Mm-hmm.
And you open your door to go out into the hallway. The next person who wakes up is Sonnet. You find
Oh,
yourself awaken in your room, a little bit sweatier than you slept the last couple of nights or the last week or so. You've been sleeping quite normally, but today you kind of wake up with a little bit of this uh sort of like a restless night
mm,
as you kind of why don't you give me a medicine check for me?
got dice box, so I roll a die. Let's go.
Let's go.
Um, medicine. That would be a 17.
17. You kind of like as you're in this restless state and kind of awoken from what was like a not the best sleep in the world, you kind of get this shiver down your spine and kind of check yourself over. Nothing seems to be hurt or anything. You check to your sides and nothing's out of place, but you do feel a tooth kind of revert from a sharp pointed one back into a normal
Mm,
half elven tooth. You kind of gather like you might have partially transformed the night, but it didn't do anything. You just kind of reverted back.
mm. Um, yeah, I think I'd carefully get up and get dressed, and then I think I would just kind of. I think I would cast message and try to message Mabel.
Okay. What do you say in the message?
Um, literally just Mabel, are you there?
Mabel, you are shivered from your trance slightly as a message rings out in your head.
I do. I'm in my room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mabel's gonna respond, yes, I'm here. And then
And
I guess
you
she'll
know
kind
where
of,
you are.
at this point, she will look around. Um,
Yeah, you find yourself in Mabel's room in the safe house. You see the bookshelves adorned with many books and maps and scrolls. You see your journal resting on the nightstand beside you. Everything is just as you last remembered it.
yeah, she's gonna kind of get up really quickly, assess everything, and then cast message again and be like, I'm in Imperia? Where are you? And
Well,
she's gonna
I'm
run out of her room.
yeah, I'm very close by, also in Imperia. Let's go. Yes, and then I just
Yeah,
after
we'll meet in the
hearing
hallway.
someone, yeah, yeah, I'll
Okay.
run out to the hall.
Meantime, Bonelia,
Yeah.
you find your eyes awakening for the first time in a long time. Ever since the night that you had the dream about the your previous party members back in Zaboyum, you feel your eyes kind of creep open, and it's a strange and very foreign feeling to awaken after such a long time of not actually sleeping. And you look around your room, and it's in the usual darkness that it is. There's quite the bit of dark red lavishings on the floor with the rug. You actually see Shaggy in this really almost like curled up in this. Looks like Shaggy's almost rolled himself up into a transportable type thing. Like you know how like people when they move they roll up their rugs and it's just this very long, almost cinnamon roll type looking thing. Shaggy's almost kind of gotten himself into something like that at the edge of the bed, just kind of like curled up, and you can see like Shaggy's body kind of like moving slowly as it breathes.
I'm gonna tentatively reach out and touch Shaggy.
You see Shaggy's tassels kind of like jostle around a little bit, and then you see the what could be assumed to be the head kind of pop up and like poke and look to you as like one side of it kind of leans up towards the other as it kind of like cocks its head to the side.
I'm just gonna get up slowly. Do I remember the words that I heard before falling asleep?
Roll a history check for me.
10.
A 10?
Yeah.
You remember words, but you can't quite pinpoint what they were.
Okay.
You just remember hearing something before you fell asleep.
I'm gonna slowly and cautiously walk over to my door and open it.
Okay. You also like fully clothed, you know, as you normally would, I assume?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You see Shaggy kind of like skirt along the floor a little bit too, just kind of like almost like how snails and slugs do, where it's just like the middle of it kind of arcs up and then goes down, arcs up and goes down. Just kind of like Shaggy looks incredibly tired as it's just kind of like skirting along the floor. But yeah, Michaelis, your eyes slowly begin to open and you find yourself back in your room. You see the war table that has a small map that kind of points to Volum with the circle with the Lulth's hideout. You see the map of Imperia that says home base. You have your certain things from kind of set aside onto your resting area, like you have the bloodied knife, your traditional militaristic uniform, and then of course your regular clothing kind of set aside as well, as you normally do. What do you do?
Well, I kind of just like get up, just like. Can I like roll for this like trying history check? I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Make a history check. What are you trying to remember?
If I've been here before, like deja vu.
Oh, you don't even need to roll for that. You recognize this is your room in Imperia in the safe house.
But do I recollect, like, or sorry,
This count as Kayla's not remembering.
Mm.
Just kidding.
no, because does Michaelis know like he went to bed in the cave in Vaxis and now he's waking up in a place like? Can he
Yeah,
correlate that this is different? Can I roll for it?
Yeah, make a history check, sure.
Nat
Did you
20.
get a nat 20? Who are you gonna give it to?
Let me see my victims.
Mind you, Danik is drinking tea.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah.
Natalie.
Oh, and I
Only
feel like
there.
for giving two, I think you can split it up. Like you can do one and one, you know, so it doesn't just have to be giving someone two ones. You just have two drinks to give.
Mhm.
But you
Oh, I
can
see.
give both to the same person.
Wow.
Also, 8 miling is lascivious's thing. Get the fuck out of here.
What's 8 miling again?
Have you never seen the
Sonic
movie 8
until
Mile?
it's finished.
It's from the Eminem movie.
Yeah,
What is it
it's
again?
It's
what
a rap
Sonic did to
battle thing.
Lascivious in the cave.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
flighting. You're flighting then.
Wait,
I don't know.
wouldn't that also be
Sure.
considered a pop culture reference?
That's him asking in reference to the
Yeah.
No, but
Two in
like
one go.
us, like, yeah, anyways, never mind.
I gave a historical fact that back in the old days it wasn't called rapping, it was called flighting.
Sure.
Oh.
Anyway, who's the second drink going to? Are you giving both to Natalie?
I think it was
Oh,
both
it's
now.
two?
No, it's a nat
Yeah.
20.
Oh
you
yeah,
got.
it's two.
One.
It's
It's
just
just
one.
one for the
just one
Nat
on
one
the
that you
thing.
give
Oh.
to.
Just the one? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
we'll
it's-
just work with.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll work with one. So just Natalie. Natalie got it. So
It's
we'll work
just
with
Natalie. Yeah.
Thank you.
that. Okay. But
Anyway, so
yeah,
I got
with
I
the
got a
nats,
26. I got a 26 total.
with the nat 20, you do remember that you went to bed in the cave, but not much behind that is actually it's almost blurry in a way. The last thing that you remember incredibly clearly is that you guys fought the spider. You came back to Imperia with Charles in tow, Zoltan rescued. The ghosts had come by. You asked them as they've kind of begun to make their way towards Chestertown, getting some things left out of the place. Um, with a nat 20, though, you don't recall ever at any point putting your belongings just out free flow. Well, you typically tend to sleep with everything that you need ready to go almost on your person in preparation. It's very unlike you to leave it out and about.
Yeah, so as soon as that happens, I instantly go and reach for my sword, which I guess at that point me
Would
touching
be yes,
Engraver,
you
which
with
I
a
don't
nat
know the
20
name.
as well. You put your hand on the blade and the blade feels familiar, but you don't know where you got it from.
Well, this is. I kind of just give a few practice like swings, just like. Whoosh.
Yeah, you
Like-
feel very naturally swinging it, but you just don't know where it came from.
I'm just kind of looking around, it's like. Okay, and so he slings that back on his back, and then he gets his other stuff, and he goes to go outside to see if the others are
Yeah.
there.
Almost like coincidental, you all open your door at the same time and see each other all within your doorways.
Guys,
Yeah. This is weird, right?
yeah, this is definitely deja vu. Or
I
think-
don't think that
What's
this is
deja
That's
vu?
different.
vu.
Well, this feels like we've done something like this already. Like,
Like we've been here before for sure. You remember Imperia, right?
right, but I mean, like, something just feels off. Like, I don't know what to place it. Like,
This has
Well,
got to be a
probably the
dream.
fact that, well, we're not having a shared dream. I feel like that'd be a little odd. And Imperia
Yeah.
is destroyed, so this can't be the real Imperia.
I'm gonna
At
look
But
at
least
unless
even
we
for the
were?
safe house.
I'm gonna look at Mabel. It's like, Mabel, are we in a banishment realm?
Michaelis? No.
No, this is clearly
Liz-
all a dream. This is all in my head. I get it.
Okay. Someone pinch Lascivious.
Someone
I go up
punched
to, I
the
might go up to him and pinch his cheek. Just
Ow, what the heck, dude?
okay. Well, it's
Okay,
not his dream.
you pinched me in my dream. Okay, well, I don't understand what you guys are trying to prove here.
It's supposed to
Not
wake
everything
you.
is about you.
I'm not saying it's about me. I'm just saying clearly this is a dream because Imperia's
I mean,
destroyed.
unless we give Lascivious vertigo, if we throw him off a cliff, maybe he'll wake.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's not do that.
That was actually the one time I was joking, Lascivious.
Oh.
I don't want to kill you.
I
I
am
wouldn't die.
going
I'm
to
dreaming.
cast Detect Magic.
You know, cast detect magic, sure.
Yes.
Describe to me what detect magic does.
Also a divination spell.
I know,
Taking a
but she could do it.
drink.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. If you sense it this way, you see a faint aura around anything that bears magic, and you learn a school of magic, if any.
Wait, we all drink for divination?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's a
Also,
bingo.
I had
add
to, I'm
a
sorry.
second drink because Natalie had to check the rules.
Oh,
Oh God.
that's a bingo.
I was doing you a favor by giving you the straight up definition.
I haven't even opened my bottle
Walker.
yet. Jesus Christ. Hold up.
I'm having fun, ladies and gentlemen. With detect magic, your eyes kind of like glimmer around, and everything has this faint magical aura about it. You can't tell what school of magic it's potentially from. It's got this bit of everything into it. It part of it is conjuration, but you can see bits of it as illusionary. Nothing is staying as one form of magic.
Nothing in particular that maybe has the biggest aura. Nothing that stands out.
Nothing seems like overtly more powerfully magical than the rest.
I want to put my hand up against the wall and try to push through it, just to see if it's an illusion.
You put your hand on it
Yeah.
and you push yourself backwards.
Okay, guys, the walls aren't illusions. This is a solid structure, that's for sure.
Okay, guys, let's run through our list. Is there anybody who can possibly like do this, like that we know, like a sorcerer, wizard, anybody who's powerful enough to?
Cyrus.
The last time I remember something like this, it was like the ball in Imperia, something
that
similar,
too.
but we're
You think Cheshire's doing some?
Do you
fucking
think
shit
they're
again?
here too? Everyone else?
Shall we go out and see?
Should probably check. Wait, sorry, Lascivious.
Yeah?
Wouldn't Sam Aurelian, is that his name? Wouldn't he be here?
Yeah, I probably. I don't know because I mean, Imperia was evacuated, and it was in rubbles. But I guess if we're all here, then maybe everybody that lived here is also here.
yeah, and I don't
Possibly.
feel a draft coming in
I
from the
scratch
kitchen.
Shaggy.
I stress Shaggy. Shaggy's just there, just like kind of rubbing against you, like nuzzling you a little bit.
DM question.
Yes.
With how you were explaining stuff that Michaelis was recollecting, do we all get the sense of like when we try to remember like where we are and what's happening? Do we know what time we're like
No.
this was after the spider fight and stuff, or just that we're here?
Just Michaelis remembers at the moment. Everything else to you guys is kind of fuzzy. It's
okay.
almost like you don't know what day of the week it is.
Okay.
But we have our memory of like what happened to Imperia and what we got up to until this.
You do oddly remember what happened to Imperia, and that it's odd that you're back, but you don't remember where or what state you could be in.
Do you guys?
Well, I can just. I'm gonna tell them because if they're not saying anything, it's like, all right. It's. Sorry, I blanked for a sec. So Fisto is dead because we just fought the spider.
Okay.
What?
So, what do you mean? Like, how do you know that? Like, that's where we are. Like, because I'm pretty sure we were just in the hellscape.
Yeah,
I know, but I have a sneak like this. The smells, like all my senses are giving me vibes because I remember, like Sonic, you and I had a fight about me fighting this, like almost bringing down the whole skeleton. I still have that feeling that we just had that fight, like not long ago.
You guys brought down a skeleton? When did this happen?
No, a spider.
Well,
a spider.
Oh.
A spider. That giant spider. Do you guys not remember that?
I remember that.
I
You said
remember.
skeleton, so I just
Yeah,
wasn't
I
sure.
remember.
Just so
I
you
almost
didn't
died.
say skeleton.
Oh fuck! I do. Well, that's not a DM flavor, so no drink. But
you
I
think we
do
went back in
remember
time?
almost dying and being upset with you, but I don't remember that being recent. How do you remember that being recently?
Also, that was
no,
totally
that's
my
the thing.
fault.
That was not recent. Pardon?
What?
What did you say, Lascivious?
Nothing. I'm pretty sure we were just in the hellscape.
I think
No,
so.
This is what I'm getting to is that we definitely were, but for some reason that I cannot explain, I know we're at a time that we just had that big fight. We saved Zoltan. Benelia shouldn't have any legs, but she does now.
Like,
Well-
360.
I mean, if we can all agree that we just came from the hellscape, clearly we're not like we're coming as we were in the hellscape.
Did we go back in time?
No.
Did someone?
no.
Could this be a thing?
Like, unless we maybe somehow completed what we were trying to do to get back to the mortal plane, and then this is how it happens. But I
Is this
don't
like
think
a
it would send us back in time. That doesn't make sense.
No. I also don't remember like having
No,
completed that. So
we were
Yeah, that'd be like a
sleeping.
monkey
True,
paw
but-
kind of thing. Like, like we did something that like gave us our wish but was kind of perverse. Like they
We
twisted
should
it.
see if the rest of Imperia is intact.
Yes.
that is a good idea.
Yeah, that would be optimal. We should check that.
Okay.
I'm
Who
also gonna
leads
kind
the
of be
way?
like, Azria.
No one says
Azria.
no one says anything in the home.
Well, Azria isn't here.
As you guys go to leave the home, you see there's a piece of parchment attached to the door, and it has some writing on it.
What do it say?
Who's leading the way?
I think Michaela's. Well, I think it would depend on
I-
who's closest to the exit.
Who would
Um,
be?
My door would be.
In terms of bedroom, it would be either Lascivious or Mabel.
So I guess Mabel and Lascivious are leading.
Sure.
Hey, Mabel, there's a note.
I'll read it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Lucy
Okay.
know how to read, so.
Yeah, I don't know how to read.
You find this note on the door.
Okay, the note reads as, "Good morning and happy night of the Wisps, everyone. I hope you all slept well. I do apologize, but I have a favor to ask of you all. I can explain more when you arrive. Please meet me at the Imperial School of Wizardry's library. I'm sure Mabel would be happy to assist you in making your way here. Hope to see you soon. Charles."
So Mabel, you're in on this? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, what's
this is-
happening?
I don't know.
Is this a cult thing?
I think this is a dream now.
I'm not part of the cult. Let me just make this very clear.
Oh, no,
Michaelis.
not that cult.
No.
Just a cult.
I'm gonna make this clear for you, especially. No, but maybe he knows. Maybe that's why he wants to meet. I mean,
So I guess Charles is here?
It could
Can
be
I-
Charles making.
guess so.
I mean, that's his note.
What,
How he
Bonelia?
knows.
Can I do a history check on
Yeah,
if I know what Knight of the Wisps is?
absolutely.
Is that-
Everybody can make history checks if they want to see if they recognize what the Knight of the Wisps is.
Sure, I'll shoot.
I want to
If it gives
know
me
if
that
it's
option.
like a Orlais thing or a Imperia thing.
Sure.
I got 18.
18 for Bonelia.
What are we
23
rolling?
for me.
A history.
History.
23.
11.
Dirty 20.
Mabel.
16.
Okay. The only person who doesn't really get it is Lascivious, and this could be potentially because you didn't necessarily have
Brain cells.
you don't remember growing up in an area, so it could
Yeah.
be a Imperia thing. But the Night of the Wisps is a very special night that is across most of Orlais, but the main places that celebrate it are Zawar and Imperia. Essentially, will-o-wisps, are much more common on this specific day. People tend to celebrate by dressing up as magical creatures. Most people tend to have the day off from whatever they may be working or studying, or it's a day of celebration of magic across all of Orlais, but it has something to do with the wisps that is never quite rightly been studied enough to be scientifically understanding why the wisps are so special to it. But you do know that on this particular night, wisps are everywhere.
And is a wisp a ghost / spirit?
You do know that the will-o-wisps are small spiritual creatures, yes, of ghosts, of like
What are we drinking? What
We have to
for?
drink because he mentioned ghost or spirit. No,
Yeah.
sorry, he mentioned ghost / spirit.
That's kind of both,
That's two
too.
drinks.
you can do just the one.
Thank God.
For that rule, I'm just gonna do it every time it comes up.
Hey guys,
Okay.
do you think that there's ghosts?
Ghost?
Are you guys afraid of ghosts?
But yeah, that is essentially what the night entails. That wisps are incredibly more common than anywhere. Usually, wisps kind of hide out in woods or in haunted areas, but on this particular night, they are just in the public. They're around people on a regular basis, kind of playing tricks, hanging around, doing things like that. They still are their own kind of creatures, but they don't hide.
I'm gonna open the door to
Okay.
look outside.
As you step outside, you find. Let me just quickly. You see in front of you a very large area adorned in decorations that have things like pumpkins and very colorful mushroom-like things planted around. They're causing this almost eerie kind of blue mist that kind of fades around. It doesn't obstruct your vision or anything, but it does give this sort of ambiance to this city. You see a couple of people walking around your particular area of the streets with safe houses where it's like a blue tiefling, but they have the outfit of a hag. You see a human has gotten on stilts and painted themselves green to look like an orc. There's quite a few people that have kind of dressed up together to be a dragon, kind of making their way around.
Some people went green face. Kind of messed up.
when you say a blue tiefling dressed as a hag, I'm just gonna go Samarillion.
They just kind of look to you and go, "Who the fuck's Samarillion?"
Oh,
as
sorry.
They kind of keep going across.
Okay. Yeah. It wasn't Samarillion, guys.
We gathered.
You see, like, Mabel, you looking outside, you recognize quite a few students come from a bunch of your different classes, kind of dressed around in all these different effects. Some people are not dressed up and are just kind of hanging around with the other students, but a lot of people are dressed up as the many magical creatures. In fact, alongside this, you all notice there is this constant, almost flurry-like effect of these very small blue light emanating things that kind of just go across. They kind of blink in your face and then they go away. Another one kind of blinks in your face and goes away. A bunch of them kind of stir around buildings and hang out in alleyways and are hanging around the mushrooms and the pumpkins and the other students. And you all kind of recognize these to potentially be the wisps that you remember. A bunch... Yes?
Can two of them go in my eye sockets so my eyes look like they're glowing for a second?
Roll in animal handling?
It's like,
oh, that's a 23.
23?
Yeah.
You kind of like put your hands to your eye sockets, almost like they are landing pads, and two of these go right. Two of them rest in your actual eye sockets, and then one of them goes right past it and into your actual skull, and just kind of buzzing around like a mosquito almost. Kind of giving your head, not only your eyes glowing this very light and faint blue, but your whole skull gives
Lights
off
up.
this light.
Whoa, guys.
Nice.
Banjo looks freaking cool.
Mabel, you've been here longer than most. Have you ever seen the city look like this before?
Oh yeah, a bunch. I just can't believe of all nights we end up on this one. This is, oh my god! If it wasn't for this weird situation we're finding ourselves in, I'd be. No, I'm still so excited. Okay, we should probably go meet Charles, right?
Okay.
Let's
So
do
it
that.
appears that Michaelis has lost it and Mabel's on the way.
I'm
Let's
gonna-
all, the rest of us, try and keep our
Yeah.
heads on.
I just kind of go to Sonnet. I'm like, is it normal for cities to like do a huge thing and like be different every time of year or something? I don't understand.
Imperia and Noir especially, they've always been extravagant. Zaboyum being right next to Zoar, we'd always see them changing up and whatnot to celebrate these things, and we never really did, but it makes sense for Imperia, especially since it's branching off of Zoar. It's
Oh.
yeah, we had
They
something
love to
similar called
relish
like,
in
the
it.
Day of Fables, I think it was called.
That's weird that like a whole city would like get together and like actually do something. That seems a little far-fetched if you ask me.
That is kind of far-fetched, but also I feel like a far-fetched part is how we are now here when Imperia is supposed to be destroyed.
True, that's a good point. Yeah.
And also we returned after that fight, and this was not going on, so...
I still don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Every time.
I am telling you that we've somehow gone back. Like,
I think Michaelis is trying to say that we are in a time after we fought that spider.
yeah, but it's different now. Like,
But you remember after the spider, right? That's not like the extent of your memory.
no, that's the thing. The thing is, it's like between the spider and between when we were with Vax is a complete blank
Okay.
slate for me.
Wait, it's completely blank for you? That is.
There's
insane.
a lot that happened. I don't. Okay,
That's
Walker,
a lot to
like-
forget.
Walker, real
And
quick.
also,
The spatterings that you gave me,
Walker,
you
real
said there were
quick.
spatterings.
I just want to ask.
Is that me forgetting?
Are we recalling to a either I don't know if I can make an investigation or whatever, but are we re-experiencing a night that we have experienced, or is this completely new and almost different from that week?
To people who are new to Imperia, whether it's because they didn't live or they just passed through briefly,
Yeah.
this is a new experience. People who have been in Imperia for a little bit have experienced it.
So what I mean to say is that is this something that we experienced after fighting the spider?
No.
Okay, so this is a completely new experience that it's like, but it's at that time. So Lascivious like, okay, well, so Lascivious, I mean, Michaelis, you think that we are that we are at the point where after we fought the spider, but this is a new experience because I remember that when we fought the spider, we did our own thing for like a week.
Exactly.
Like we didn't do anything, so.
So we somehow gone back, and now we're in like an alternate like path, an alternate quest of some sort. Because we never got a note from Charles to go and like and meet him at this point. Not yet, at least. Like I think we met him after that week. Pretty sure.
so it's before Imperia Falls,
By about a week.
after the spider,
Yeah,
Hmm.
but also,
A
if
new-
that's true, then what I was doing was I just looked down to my waist to see that my
There is
book
no
of tallies
book.
is no there. Yeah.
There is not there. Also, your necklace isn't there.
Well, really?
Oh.
Your necklace is not there.
What else is missing from us?
I'm gonna.
Everybody do an investigation check, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Can we all give each other advantage because we know what each other looks like?
Sure, everybody can do it with
27?
advantage. You can do it with advantage now.
Nat 20.
Who do you want to give the drink to?
DM.
Hey.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
Fucking wasted the nat 20. Damn it.
What is this that we are?
Investigation.
To see if we have if there's anything missing and stuff. So
Uh,
altogether,
17.
so with my nat 20, it's a 26.
Okay, and Bonilia?
10.
10. Okay. That's with advantage?
Yeah, I rolled it twice.
Ugh.
Damn.
Yeah, so we'll go one by one. Bonilia, you don't really notice too much is different from you. However, everyone notices your strings are missing from your rib cage.
Oh.
Sonnet, you obviously don't have your necklace, don't have Tekuin's book or anything like that, but the big one that's missing is your necklace. Michaelis, his sword, you all remember this sword very vaguely, and remember that it had sort of like some runes carved into it. There are no more runes. In fact, Michaelis' hand doesn't have anything carved into it anymore.
Do I have my father's insignia?
You still have the insignia.
Okay.
Lascivious, you kind of feel your blades a little bit, and they're all there, but someone looks. Samar's heart is missing.
But
And then lastly, just work with it.
Interesting.
And Mabel, you go through your journal, all the pages are blank.
Oh, my spellbook is here?
Spellbook's there, but your journal is completely blank.
Now, does interesting have to be in character?
Oh, dang it. I said interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
It does not have to be in character.
God.
Good call, Danica. Good call.
You guys have killed yourselves with the fact that you made interesting. Me saying interesting. Fuck! I said it again. Damn it.
Also,
That to me.
Sonic can no longer gather tallies, so we might have to change my rule, but I'll think of one and then we'll. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I
So
put it there
okay.
thinking it might be a thing, but
So I just want to
Yeah.
I want to clarify. Because because Lascivious not having Samara's heart would make sense in his head because he's like,
Gave it away.
I gave it to
At
Azria, but with the
this-
nat 20, am I like, we're at the point where I should have it still?
where you should have. it.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And so you realize you should have it on
Yeah.
now, but you don't.
I just go, oh shit.
What are you missing?
I got something from my sister, and it's gone. And I should have it right now.
We should really go talk to Charles then.
Yeah. Can I?
Maybe he'll know.
Walker, can I just quickly try to see my my necromancer scar,
Look
like
it
how
over.
it looks?
It's
yeah,
gone.
look it up.
There's not even scarring.
Okay, I go to the others just because I can't really see. It's like, guys, is my scar healed or is it worse?
It's not there.
I don't see
What?
anything.
And I feel it. It's just like, okay, yeah, something's definitely fucking with us.
Okay, so it seems like we have everything from where we left off, but what we don't have the things that we would have at this point that we are apparently in. Interesting.
I should feel better.
I did not mean to do that.
I hate you so much.
Yeah. So what do you guys do?
Mabel's gonna usher everyone to go to Charles at the library, hoping he'll know or
Yeah,
hope that he's on the same page as us.
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Okay.
Kind of follow along in the back, like
Mm.
slowly trudging along.
Can I
Sure.
Can I like make a quick little perception check around to see if I notice anything in the area that seems off about our environment?
Sure. Yeah. You make a perception check.
It's a 3.
Hey, nothing seems odd.
Yeah.
As you all make your way to the library, the actual school grounds for the Imperial Wizardry Academy, a couple of students are just kind of hanging around in the actual general vicinity, like they're just kind of attempting to do magic. You see a couple of students do a little bit of magic, but it almost catches them by surprise, and it's bigger. Like you see somebody cast Firebolt, but it makes this giant flame, and it catches them off guard. Another person looks like they're casting to do something to do with water, but the water is just so out of control. Going into the actual academy, you see, just walking throughout the halls, you see Samarillion in the hallway. Samarillion's kind of got his hair slicked back. He's got this very like black kind of coat and cape kind of throughout and just kind of dragging along. And you see he's got like these very overly fake teeth kind of imprinted onto his. And he goes, "Hey, hello!
Hey, Samarillion, how's it going?
You do seem like you're not in the festive mood.
What do you mean?
Nobody seems to be dressed up. Although Bonilia, I love your eyes.
Thank you.
Wait, guys, are we supposed to dress up?
It's usually something we do. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're getting to that. We're getting to that. Yeah.
But I mean,
Can
are
I just
you doing something for Charles or for Cheshire today? I wouldn't understand why you would be here regardless.
Samarillion, please, can we not do the accent right now?
All right, fine.
Thanks.
Why aren't you guys dressed up? It's the whole holiday thing, like.
Can't you see? I'm already dead inside.
Oh my god.
Walker, like
Sure.
non-mechanically,
outside.
like without actually using a spell slot, can I just disguise myself as like something else?
Sure. What do you want to? What do you want to try to disguise yourself as?
I'm gonna be the same thing that Samarillion is.
You're just gonna make yourself in like the stereotypical vampire outfit.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna copy literally exactly what he's wearing.
Okay.
Monster man.
You use your disguise You use your disguise self, and everyone sees that the cape kind of appears, the teeth begin, and it stops for a second once the outfit is complete. But then it continues. It continues past what you initially wanted, as your skin turns blue and your horns mimic Samarillion's. And in a few seconds, you are a picture-perfect image of Samarillion. Goes, whoa! I mean, I'm not a creature to copy here, Lascivious. I don't know what's this about.
No, actually, that was never intentional. Okay, first of all. Secondly, I was just copying his outfit, but my magic kind of just kept going.
You know what? I sorry. I should have said this. Magic is a little. I mean, people say it's because the veil is a little more thin between, magic and
Mabel, can you cast a
afterlife and all
fireball?
that stuff.
Now?
Wouldn't
no,
that be? That
why would
be
I do that? I'm
insane.
just explaining to
That
you
would be
how
so
this.
crazy. Sorry. Okay, I just imagined it, and I was like, that'd be crazy.
Anyway, you might be
Explain how this
stuck like
magic
this
is
for a bit.
volatile.
I'm gonna be stuck like this.
Well, until you properly,
It should wear off after a little bit. You won't be stuck looking like me like forever. As if that's a bad thing, Lascivious.
Okay, well, it's not me, but anyways, wait, shouldn't I? I mean, I usually can just dismiss it. So, can I try and dismiss it?
Yeah, it dismisses like normal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm just not gonna bother with the costumes.
I mean, you could have wandered around like me. I mean, a little flattering.
No.
Fair enough.
Wait, okay, Samarillion, what's the last thing you remember doing?
Getting out of class yesterday and kind of getting everything prepared for today. I was on duty to help kind of decorate the school a little bit.
I'm gonna lean back to the rest of you. Like, okay, nobody else is experiencing the same thing that we are.
Well, yeah. I kind of gathered.
Anyway, if you'll excuse me, I do have to do some errands around town. I kind of have to get my own little preparations ready for the big festivities that happen tonight.
Right. Make sure you get me some gold, okay?
I'll try, man. It's a nice night.
It is, but that means everyone's spending, so right? Is that right, guys?
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, just the rich people though. Don't worry about the, poor people and stuff. Are there poor people here? I don't know.
Yes, there are poor people here, Lascivious. The school takes in everyone.
Okay, I just wasn't sure.
Anyway, it's nice to see you all. Hopefully, maybe I can see you throughout town later tonight. Maybe dressed up, perhaps. Mabel, you probably do wonderful to dress up as like one of the 9 Dietrichs of the Hellions. Like the Cambians.
I'll get on that.
Michaelis would make a good Minotaur if you can get him on some stilts.
And horns.
All right, we're gonna go see Charles.
All right.
Yeah, we'll
I'll see you
see.
guys later.
Yeah, see ya.
And you see Samuel kind of make his way down to the hallway, kind of past you all. Make a perception check, please, for everybody who would like to.
All right.
Jeez. Every time it's
22?
perception.
Nat 1.
Oh no,
Oh,
no!
5.
Times two drinks.
So 5 for Lascivious.
Yeah.
How much for Michaelis?
I have, which tab is it? But 18.
Oh yeah, by the way, that my total is 11.
Fucking hell! Even though that was
Yeah.
crazy.
You got mad wisdom, bro.
Yeah. I'm wise as beyond my years.
Mabel, how much did you get again?
At 22.
And Bonelia?
12.
12. Okay. Everyone with the exception of Sonnet and Lascivious, who don't really notice anything at the moment. Sonnet's too.
He's a little sad.
He's looking around at all the pretty lights that Samarillon has hung up, just being a little too distracted. There's like a wisp in there that he's following.
I feel like
If I
Almost like
can
he's,
add I think I'm actually the opposite and just completely closed off and not paying attention.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You feel very naked without the necklace.
Yep.
Lascivious is following a wisp like it's a rock that he's kicking across the street.
Child.
Everyone else notices that Charles is a little. I can't remember what they're called. The little mantle thing that says his title.
Mhm.
You says it says Grand Banisher on it.
It says Grand Banisher?
It says Charles Caldwell, Grand Banisher.
Oh.
Well, that's definitely not what happened.
Oh no. Okay.
Weird.
Can I knock and
Mm-hmm.
hello?
Like,
Actually, I'm bursting in. I don't care. It's fine.
Okay.
We're chill.
You see Charles's office is now like the library that he usually works in is about 5 times the scale. It is grown to be much, much taller. The bookcases go all the way up to the ceiling instead of being about 6-7 feet to the from the ground up. There's a very lavish looking kind of like reading area in the center, and there's a couple of what looks to be like target practice things in the middle of this library. And you see Charles with a staff, and he's using it similar to how a monk uses a staff. He's got like these little bits of like greenish energy kind of flowing from it as he's just kind of practicing some things, and then puts it down on the ground, kind of looks up and goes, oh, much more powerful than I'm used to, but it should be fine. As he kind of notices you all come in and go, ah, it's good to see you all. Please come in. Come in.
Hi.
I am very happy that you received my note. Mabel, you are obviously very familiar with the Night of the Wisps. Everyone, have any else of you been to a Night of the Wisps here in Imperia before?
Never heard
No.
of it.
This
For
would
a
be my
while.
first.
Sana?
No.
All right, well, a couple of things. Firstly, outfits are usually more acceptable, so if you do feel like experimenting with a new look, today is a wonderful day to try. Secondly, Mabel's probably mentioned it before, but magic's a little bit more loose here tonight than any other night of the week, month, and or year. Students may be causing some accidents in the streets practicing their magic. So we've had some guards kind of make their way around the city and protect things just in case. If you do not mind, which I assume you don't, could you all do a favor for me?
Mm-hmm.
What would that be?
I need comparable hands to wander around Imperia and make sure nothing is going awry. It's an incredibly powerful night, which means some people might be willing to do things a little more deviously than they're used to. Or they might open up for opportunities to attacks from magical creatures who have wandered into the city disguised as students.
Yay, more cultist.
So if you wouldn't mind, I know we're a little bit in the busy time of year right now with the Lilith stuff happening at the cave and the giant spider thing. Then
Sorry, Lilith?
Lilith?
yes. Do you not remember rescuing me from Lilith in the cave?
Wait. Sorry, say that again?
You all rescued me and Azria from a giant spider that was under Lilith's control.
Not Zoltan?
And not Lolth?
What about
Why Zoltan was never there. Zoltan was back in the city. Are you all okay today?
Charles, do you know who Lolth is?
Are you talking about the Queen of Zawar?
The Queen?
The... Not...
What's wrong with Loth? She's running the city perfectly normal. We haven't heard anything about cultist attacks from Levira happening in the city.
And wait a minute. And
Sorry, so are you worried that they're gonna be like cultists of Lilith?
No. Cultists of Levira. What's wrong with you all today?
I think there's
There's someone in the city that could deliver a message magically to say Zawar or maybe Zaboyum.
Myself can. I have sending. Mabel, I assume you have sending.
yeah.
Who are
But
you trying to reach?
you have to be familiar, correct?
With the person, yes. Is there
I don't
somebody
know,
in
so-
particular you're trying to reach?
I would like to try and reach Phyllis.
I beg your pardon.
I'll do that.
I don't know if you're familiar with Sil. So,
I've
Are
seen
you?
her. Maybe that will help. Kind of, maybe. Do you think? I can try.
Charles.
Yes, Michaelis.
What of my father, Vivaticus?
Oh, he left the city not too long ago. Him and your mother are doing phenomenal. I'm actually I'm impressed with the amount that they poured into our church here in the city.
They're together?
Why wouldn't they?
I want to cast message to Samara.
You cast message, but it seems like something's
It's
out of
too.
reach.
Is it too far?
yeah.
Seems too far.
But we went back to my place.
Like sending is different than message.
Yeah, I know, but
Message,
I'm
you have
just
to be-
wondering, like, if in this alternative, I would have brought her back with us.
Can I summon my familiar?
Yeah, you absolutely can. You cast Find Familiar, and you see a tiny little version of a bugbear. You see the bugbear just kind of looks at you and goes, Brug.
Well, that's
Brug?
eerily adorable.
Brug.
Charles, are you familiar with anyone that would be either in charge of Zaboyum or someone that would know the residents of Zaboyum?
I haven't met Frixori personally, but as far as I'm aware, she runs the actual city. I've seen images of her.
Mabel, can you send message to Frixori and ask about Silas?
I do that.
Sure. What do you say to Frixori?
Hello, Frixori. This is Mabel. How is Silas doing?
You get a message back. It says, wonderful, Amelia's babysitting her.
Oh my god, Sonnet.
What?
She said my mom is babysitting her. Wait. What is Charles, when did you become Grand Banisher?
I've been Grand Banisher for about 20 years now, Mabel. You came in during my coronation.
Kate Liotta?
She's a student. I believe she's beginning her second year.
LaFay Shara?
Never heard. What's going on? Is there something?
Real quick. I think
You all seem really
Lascivious.
confused.
I think Lascivious is starting to put pieces together of like patterns. And I think as much as Lascivious doesn't want to chance, I think he's going to use a spell slot to do his Kapir thing, and he's going to say, "Are you there?"
You send out a spell slot, and it does go out, and you hear something come back. It's not a voice that you recognize. It goes, what can I do for you?
Who is this?
Do you not remember me, Lascivious?
Remind me
This
just in
is-
case you don't remember.
This is Zahir. You are expending your magical prowess to talk to me, and you're acting like you've never heard of me before.
No, of course. I just woke up and I'm feeling a little woozy. How are things?
They are fine.
Are you my dad?
Do you look like a snake?
No, of course not. Sorry, I needed to confirm something.
That's fine. Do not expend all your spells on speaking to me without a point.
No, oh, actually, you know what? Now that I ask, are you kind of like up to date on Kapir's whereabouts?
Kapir's been banished for centuries.
Cool. Sounds good. I was just checking. We're doing a little investigation thing, and the name Kapir came up, so we're trying to kind of, uncover this new mystery.
Certainly. Try not to waste my time.
Yeah, no, I won't. I won't do that.
I'm gonna curiously go to Lascivious. It's just like, because do I see him do this, like talking, or it's all in his head?
He's kind of just like thinking to him, like he's basically just thinking to himself, but talking.
So at the probable end of your conversation, I'm going to go over and just put my hand on your shoulder just to get your attention because I see you're in a trance.
Yeah.
Just a thought pass. Can you contact Bane?
Check my
Wait,
bag.
contact Bane. Why do we need to contact Bane?
Because we don't know if he's at this point, it sounds like everything's topsy-turvy. Good guys are bad guys, bad guys are good.
I'm
So-
assuming that. Oh, whose head do I have?
You don't have a head.
I don't. There's no head, so.
So he's probably alive.
Bane?
This is absolutely wonderful.
Okay, Bane's not saying anything.
Can you message him or something? Like
I just think to my head, and I like, can I talk to anybody? Because I know now with the context that it wasn't talking to the head, I was talking to what was inside of me. So is there anything inside of me that I can talk to right now? Hello? Is there a little god or something inside of me?
Roll an insight check.
That's a 3.
You think to yourself, and it's just the void echoes back to you.
I got nothing.
Charles. I'm gonna look at Charles. Just ask Charles. Do you know anything about Bane and what he's doing right now?
I'm not sure who you're speaking of. I mean,
Okay,
there's the
okay.
magic spell called Bane, but there's no person.
Okay, Charlie, something is happening. A bunch of things are switched around, and
No,
we woke.
This is absolutely right. This is where we're supposed to be, right? I mean, Imperia hasn't fallen. Silas is here. What are you all fighting against? I don't understand.
Not fighting. Just trying to
No,
figure out.
nothing is wrong.
what-
There's no lull. There's order in the land. What we should be asking is, how do we help with the festivities? How do we...
Well, like I mentioned, Sonnet, if you want to help with the festivities, we would love to have some extra hands wandering throughout the city. just to make sure nothing's going awry with any students practicing magic and having a little too much happening, if you understand.
Are the
I'm glad
transporters working?
I'm glad somebody is celebrating the night. Excuse me?
Can I check my scythe and see if the mark of LaRue is on it?
Yeah, you check your scythe. There is no unicorn mark. Instead, there's the mark of a book.
Okay.
Whose mark is the book? I can't remember.
I show it to Mabel.
Agma?
What's the mark?
It's the mark of a spell book. A spell book that
During-
is open.
During this kind of like Sonnet's getting a bit of a rush, he's gonna look at Lascivious and look him in the eyes, and he's gonna hug him.
Oh.
And then like it's gonna be like 2 to 3 seconds long of a hug.
Okay. Yeah.
And then he's gonna let go and be like, okay. Where do we start, Charles?
Just wander the streets. If anything seems suspicious, please check it out, make sure things are going okay. I don't have anywhere in particular in mind, just please make sure the rest of the city is doing alright during the festivities.
Alright, well, shall we go?
Wait. Are the transponders still active?
Are you
From here to
talking?
the war.
From here to Zawar.
I'm sorry, they've been out of order for a little
Out of
while now.
order?
Yes, I apologize. We're waiting for Adonis to come back with some new crystals so we can actually get them up and functioning again.
And also, it probably wouldn't be wise to have a transponder currently running with the surges of magic and whatnot. It's also
Yes,
little
we
bit
kind of
chaotic.
don't want too many students wandering into Zawar and causing a ruckus. Normally, it's fine, Mabel, and I sent out a raven to your parents. They're doing just to let them know that you are staying in the city for the actual night. You're not heading back home.
Okay, I think first up we go to the tavern. I owe Lascivious a drink. Let's and then let's patrol. Let's go around.
Why do you owe me a drink?
I owe you a lot more than a drink, but a drink is where it starts. Let's go.
Okay.
I just kind of look to the right. I'm assuming Sonic kind of rocks off a little bit, like in a hurry, and I'm just
Yeah.
gonna look to everybody and be like, I don't know if I like this or this is creeping me out.
I think he's leaning into this quite hard. And this is
Kalis, can you get closer to your microphone?
Mhm.
he is
What's a
leaning
microphone?
he is leaning into this quite hard, and this might be difficult if we possibly have to lead this.
I don't really know how to like move. I'm kind of in shock.
Here, and I just start pushing him like with his feet dragging. I'll get you started.
Mabel, do you stay around with Charles for a split second?
Yeah, I'd like to hang back for a
For
very
sure,
small second.
Before we go with you, Bonelia, are you staying with Charles for a brief moment with Mabel, or are you following the rest of the group?
I think I'm gonna hang back for a second.
Okay.
I want to ask Charles a question. I hold up my
Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
I hold up my scythe and I point to the book and I just
Yes.
who what
How do you not understand that you're the champion of Ogma? I'm a little bit confused. You've been champion for quite a little while now.
I had a bad sleep, sorry.
I didn't even know you could sleep, so bravo.
Me neither. Goodbye. And she runs out.
Charlie, there's something very wrong here. I don't know what it is. If you see anything off, if you hear anything that's off, please tell me.
Okay, yeah, there's something off that I've noticed right away. You all seem very confused.
I know, I don't know how to explain it without taking forever, or just knowing what I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, it's fine. You don't have to say anything, Mabel. Everything's perfectly fine. That there's nothing really seems to be off with the city aside from you all. And you see he kind of cups your hand. Just, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I know so.
Well, I'd hope so, because we do have the big night planned for tonight. My parents are coming in.
Your parents?
Yes. Do you not remember the plans we made?
No, remind me?
We were going to take my little brother trick-or-treating throughout the city later in the night, go see the Will-O-Wisp. I had a restaurant planned for us for an actual evening dinner. Like, it was a whole thing, Mabel.
Right. Yeah, sorry. Oh my god, your parents.
It's all right. Why don't you take the day, just go patrol the streets with your friends, and maybe you can kind of clear your head a little bit, maybe get a little things back on track.
Okay.
I mean, it's the first time they're meeting you, so I'd hope for you to be, head screwed on tight, walking with your 2 feet forward.
What time?
We're going to be having this just before dusk.
Okay,
I can send you a message if you need a reminder around the time when you should be coming back.
yeah, please do.
That's no worries. Are you sure everything's okay? You can take the night off.
No.
I'm sure your friends are going to be capable.
No, I'm fine. I'll be there.
Okay, well, your friends, don't keep your friends waiting for too long. I have to catch up on some paperwork, and then perhaps I'll see you around the city. I have to make my appearances as the Banisher, of course, so.
Of course. Okay, I'll leave you to it, then. Oh my god. She's gonna leave.
Okay.
I wanted to hang around and wait for Mabel to come out, because I
Okay.
wanted to catch her.
Yeah, what's up?
Is that cool? Lascivious kind of stops Mabel as she comes out, and she's like, hey, Mabel, I know this might be a lot to ask, but the sending thing, like, you have to be familiar or something, right?
Yeah. Samara?
Yeah, you saw her corpse, so I maybe familiar? I don't know.
My gosh.
I'm there
Seen-
too, but I'm just like yeah.
Okay. And Mabel is going to cast sending to
Oh, wait.
Samara.
Okay.
Yes. No, what?
I think listeners are like, maybe a bit better if you did Zoltan. I don't know.
Well, okay,
Just do
Zoltan, I
Samara,
know.
just do
Zoltan,
Samara,
I know.
just
I'll
do
ask
Samara.
Zoltan. Okay. I'm gonna cast sending to Zoltan, and then say, Zoltan, this is Mabel. How's Samara doing? And yourself.
Oh, I thought you said end yourself.
End yourself.
And yourself. How are you both?
You get a message back
Uh-huh.
Says,
Bless you.
Samar's doing fine.
Oh my god.
He, is everything okay?
I'm gonna look to Lascivious and not respond to Zoltan.
Remember, sending spell slots,
Mhm.
so...
Yeah, no, I know that, yeah.
I think Lascivious sees that look that Maple gives, and I think the only emotion that Lascivious feels is anger. Whoever's playing these fucking tricks on us.
I know, we'll find out.
This has to be some sort of like utopia trick, like the place that we all want to be. But like, I as far as I know, Sonnet's the only one that's kind of drunk the Kool-Aid on this.
Yes, Sonnet. Where is Sonnet? Has he run off? Did you
He's
leave
ran
him?
off to
Going to the tavern.
Sonnet is outside of the school at the moment.
Oh my god. Michaelis, why are you here? Why didn't you follow him?
Okay, he kind of went
He
off
was
on his
moving
own,
with
and he
speed.
kind of scurried
You've been
past.
following me around for some reason. I don't get it.
I've been pushing.
Okay.
You because you're, like,
Okay,
kinda
can we go?
frozen.
Let's go.
Yeah, for
Let's,
like the
let's-
first
We're going.
5 meters, maybe.
We're going. We're going.
Sonnet, as the rest of the group kind of goes to leave the school, you find yourself out amongst the populace. You see that
Uh-huh.
we're about roughly
Among
been a
Us.
couple hours that you've been chatting with Charles and getting to school and kind of examining things. Getting about to be noon o'clock, to be noon, and you see there's a lot more people wandering the streets. So many more people kind of stopping at food vendors and stopping at small little public bar outings that have kind of popped up. There's all these different shops with so many different things that include like stuffed versions of magical creatures like centaurs and fairies and goblins and things like that. It's the city has come alive since you've been inside.
Mhm. First of all, I didn't want to interrupt, but Michaela said "Among Us." It's a pop culture reference. I drank for it.
You know what? That's fair.
I didn't even
And
realize.
That's
I know
fair.
that's why I
That's
drank
funny.
right then.
That's
Okay,
funny.
I see people drink, but it's like I'm not keeping
Yeah.
track. I just think
Yeah.
are some of these only for the specific person, or are they?
Some of
It's
these
everybody,
are
but some
everybody.
are specific.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
so-
have everyone drink.
Okay, I
But
need
also,
reminders, 'cause I'm not,
no, it's all good. I'll remind it soon. But also, like, as Sonnet is kind of like, because he's just walking down the street, like he's going to the tavern. He let them
Mhm.
know he's going to the tavern. He owes them a drink. He knows they're coming with. He's kind of like, it's almost this weird thing where he's walking. He's like kind of confused about stuff at first, and then he's like smiles at a person, and then he starts waving, and then he starts like, he's just really feeling. Picking up his pace as well, and just
Yeah.
He's literally turning to Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3.
yeah, literally,
There's
yeah,
the fucking reference. There's the
yeah,
reference.
another one.
Fucking hell.
I'm sorry.
I'll do it every
I'll-
time. Yeah.
I'm gonna stop.
Come
on,
yeah,
that's like
he just.
You set me up, Joe.
Oh
Usually I
my
say
God.
that. Oh, that's not that
Yeah.
definitely. I'm gonna say it now.
But yeah, he just heads along to towards the tavern.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Kind of just like, do you look around to see if they followed you briefly, or you just waltz right in?
Just waltzing right in.
For sure. You walk into one of the many different taverns. This one happens to be more Night of the Wisp themed.
Yeah.
They call it the Wispy Wallows. For like, you see like a very like hand painted sign over top of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the regular sign, and then it's called the Wispy Wallows. Walking inside, you see tons of seats that are just taken up by lots of people that are just drinking super heavily.
Yeah.
You hear like a lot of story swapping. There's some wisps that are kind of floating around. You see some people have wisps in their cups, and they're trying like very carefully to drink around it. Like they're just, trying to avoid drinking the creature.
Yeah.
With that kind of environment, you see over at the bar table, you
Yeah.
see Zoltan.
I'll go up to Zoltan, and I'll say, "Hello." And I'll see if he recognizes me.
You see Zoltan's kind of like just cleaning a cup ever so kind of like roughly,
Uh-huh.
and he sees you kind of come by and kind of puts the cup down. It's this this mixture of wooden and metal, like a traditional
Anchored.
tankard.
Yeah.
You see, kind of slams and goes, Sonnet, I got a weird message earlier from Mabel asking
Oh.
about Samara.
Yeah, just, usual check-in stuff, I think. It's one of those nights, magic is going awry. I think we're all just excited to see each other.
That is very fair. Are you and everyone else celebrating for the night, or are you
I-
busy working?
Oh, I am just starting to celebrate, and that actually looks good. I'll try the wispy sour there.
You've got a strong eye,
Fuck
my
you.
friend. As he kind of like grabs these drinks and kind of pours these things together, you see he actually grasps one of the wisps and kind of shakes it a little bit as like this weird spectral dust kind of floats and makes this almost like glitteral effect on the top of the cup. Kind of hands you it. It's about the size of like a Scotch glass. As he just kind of slides it to you, he goes, "You seem in a good mood. I'm happy to see you in a good mood. You can have this one on the house, my friend."
Thank you. How have you been? What have you been up to lately?
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. Lascivious has me babysitting Samara most times of the week, but I mean, I can't exactly say I'm against it myself. And firstly, I have to thank you for beginning the steps with myself and Talia.
Of course. Yes, of course. Sometimes all it takes is just a conversation. He's just kind of like laughing to himself. And where's Samara tonight?
Currently, she's upstairs. I had to man the bar for the night, so she's currently upstairs playing with
Oh
I
yes.
believe she's attempting to learn the lute today.
Can I see her? Can I would like to maybe surprise Lascivious or somewhat.
I'm sure she'd love to see you, Sonic.
Oh,
All right, and then I'll just run upstairs.
not good. This is so bad.
For the rest of you, as you've kind of made your way out, you would have seen Sonic just enter a bar down the road.
Oh god.
Guys, I have a bad feeling about this.
Can we please hurry up?
Yeah, I run. I just
Real
kinda,
quick,
we're gonna run.
I think Lascivious is still kind of like really, I don't know. So he's not really rushing, but I think something else occurs in his head because he's very aware that this is we're in a world of alternate reality. Like it's not the same. And so I think what Lascivious wants to try and do, and whatever role you think might suffice, I think he wants to try and discern if he has a soul. Like if he could tell a difference, or with the fact that he is an elder being, or, I think he wants to see, is that something that is still tangible, and, is he able to,
You wouldn't be able to tell unless you have someone check you over.
could I make an investigation or an insight to see if I could think about who would be able to do that while we're here?
You know someone who would probably immediately be able to figure it out.
Like probably Mabel or Charles?
Yeah. Soul-wise, Cheshire might be a better option, but for just to see if you have a difference to things, yes, Mabel and Charles will probably be the best option.
I think Lascivious is going to turn around and go back to Charles.
You're gonna go
Whoa.
back to Charles?
You guys ran ahead. Lascivious did not.
No, we're going with all of you
Interesting.
on the way. So if you
There-
start to walk backwards, I can then be like, where are you going? The tavern is this way.
Yeah, I could look back, and be like,
Oh, cool.
No, I
you guys
just
just
sprint
happen to
forward.
look
I just-
back.
I just ran.
When you
As
soon as he-
running.
As soon as he turns around, Michaela's just like,
Yeah. I know your every move.
I'm a velociraptor.
I think Lascivious just goes
Can have a go.
soul stuff. I need to check, and he's gonna turn
Soul
around
stuff.
and go back to Charles to. I mean, he's gonna probably make some rounds. So
For sure. As Lascivious goes by, I would like for everybody else to make a perception check, please.
Perception.
At disadvantage.
Oh.
Fuck.
And not including me, like
Not
the
including Sonnet.
yeah, yeah.
And not lascivious either.
Oh, so
Not
good.
Yeah,
Lascivious.
All right, I'm gonna be. So I rolled at disadvantage. So my
Mhm.
first roll was a 16.
Damn.
My second roll though was a nat 20. Does that count?
No,
The
because it has to be.
Okay.
It has to be the
So
one.
it's 16. I got a 16.
Disadvantage means the lower one.
Yeah.
I know.
I got a
know, I'm just saying,
25.
Oh, sorry, I'm in my head. I'm like the symbolism.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Natalie
At 25.
and Danica.
13.
The only person who doesn't quite notice it is Bonelia. As Lascivious mentions soul stuff and kind of goes back into the school, you see a couple faces in the crowd lock their eyes on Lascivious for a little bit and follow him until eventually they kind of go back and continue their business.
Mabel.
That was weird. I don't know. Maybe because of all the wisps happening or something. You know what? Let's go. We'll come back to him.
Okay, and we go to Sonnet.
Here we go.
Okay.
So
So we'll start with Mabel, Michaelis, and Bonelia. You all sprint to the bar and just the doors kind of flash open as you see Zoltan kind of manning the bar, kind of handing out a couple of drinks there. You see a lot of the people have kind of like looked at you as you kind of just burst into this bar, but they kind of go back to their drinks with a little bit of time. You see Zoltan looks to you all, or looks to the three of you. Welcome, surprise! Mabel, you messaged me. You could have just come to me.
Oh, I didn't know you were here. I figured back Volum.
Question:
Volum.
how would Lascivious not have been able to message Samara?
Hmm.
Interesting.
okay.
Interesting.
Volum.
You see.
Gotta take a
you
sip, guys.
You see Zoltan.
You said it
Two.
3 times.
He did.
You fuck. Oh my
I'm just doing the one on that one.
fuck.
Drinks are going down a little fast.
I think I'll
We're in
I'll
a bar
make
anyway.
a second drink. I'll make a second drink.
Damn.
Me too.
My first drink's almost done, so we're getting close. Zoltan hears like Volum kind of like his eyebrow kind of goes up a little bit and goes, why would we be in Volum?
Yes, why would you be in Volum?
This
Where did go?
Why would you not be in Volum?
who's in charge of all of them? Just curiosity. I kind of forgot. I brain fart.
Aurelia Nadali's kids. What's you're asking some weird questions. Is something
Answer?
going on?
No, I just, we all had just our sleep last night was just.
I think the magic. I kind of put on a feint a bit just to make it less conspicuous. I think the magic might be discurring with us or something. I don't know if I'm just.
Michaelis, it's not a thing. It's not a thing.
I don't know, man. Like I'm just. Zoltan, I'm being honest with you.
Rolling
I'm
off the previous perception checks as well, real quick. As you kind of stumble about, you see a few of the people kind of like pin their eyes on you, but as soon as you kind of get back on track, they go back to what they were doing.
Do I notice that? And I notice that.
The three of you notice it, yes.
Oh shit.
I look at Mabel just like side. I just like.
What's going on?
Just
Be
really.
straightforward with me.
Michaelis, you want to?
Sonnet ran upstairs, really wanting to see Samara, so
She's upstairs.
Upstairs.
yes.
Right. Okay. Michaelis, we should go upstairs. Let's go. Let's go
we should
upstairs.
Probably, we'll check on Son and Samar. We'll be right back, maybe.
Right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. As you see, like, Sultan and a couple other people are kind of like watching you as you guys make your way up the stairwell. Sonnet, you see, like, there's a couple of different, like, you would recognize them as, like, tavern rooms for people to stay the night.
Mm-hmm.
But you see one door at the end of the hallway that has been adorned with decorations that have, like, very cartoonishly drawn ghosts on them, and like these little like willow trees kind of propped up around. You can definitely tell this is probably like where Zoltan lives.
Yeah. I'll enter.
Just entering the room, you see there is a young girl, human in race. Her hair is this very pitch black, and she's got like this very fruitful, like almost toddler-like expression on her face. From what you saw back at Lascivious' home, this looks nothing like Samara.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello, child, little girl. Hi.
You see, she like looks at you, and her eyes like open up. She goes, "Uncle Sonny!" As she just like runs over and like pelts
Uncle.
around
Oh,
your legs.
hi. Oh. You must be what do you go by these days?
You see, she kind of like cocks her head a little bit and like taps you on the side. Goes, "Sonny, I'm Samara. You always
Right.
forget my name."
Well,
Just because your
It's-
sister starts with an S doesn't mean you can forget which one is which.
I haven't forgotten. He's kind of like choking on his words a little bit. We'll set up a play date for you both soon. Hey, that'd be fun.
You see, she kind of like pops and goes, "Oh, I get to go Zwar?"
Get to go to Zawar. We could maybe bring her here. There's so much we can do. There's so much time. There's so much we can do both.
You're being weird, Sonny.
I was tussle her hair. You excited to see Lascivious?
She kind of like shakes her head around. She goes, "Yeah. Well, Lascivious doesn't do anything cool for this time. I doesn't even dress up when he left this morning."
Well, that's because he looks scary enough. I'll like tap her on the nose.
She like smiles and goes, "Maybe just a little bit."
I feel like that's probably.
Oh, my headphones cut out. Give me a sec.
This should be when the three of us burst in. It's like, Sonic,
what I'm
something's
thinking.
extremely wrong.
Yeah.
You
Maybe not in
need to
front of the
stop.
world.
Shit, that was a
It's like,
reference,
who the
wasn't
fuck is that child?
No, never mind.
Okay, continue. Sorry, my
Fine,
headphones got
fine.
unplugged.
Oh, I just think I feel like that's probably where people would either
Gotcha,
enter.
yeah. You three make your way up the stairs and you see this child who is similar to Samara, but doesn't quite match the image. Just kind of like at Sonnet's waist.
I'm like side mouth to Mabel, just like eyes open, nose, like that's not so hard.
Sonnet? Samara?
It's like a little lascivious, isn't it? He's like kind of teary eyed.
Yes. I'm gonna like try to be friendly to the kid, just like, hello there, long time no see, and a question mark.
You see, like, she kind of like marches up to you with like this sassy toddler and just kind of kicks you in the shin a little bit.
Hey,
Your dad was mean when he visited yesterday.
oh, what did he do?
He kept trying to tell me war stories.
My dad kind of does that a lot. I grew up on them, but hopefully I'm not as boring as my father is.
Definitely not as wrinkly.
It's the half elf in me. That kind of helps.
She kind of like looks to Bonnie and goes, "Bonnie!" And she like begins to like pounce up and down, like just super giddy.
Bonilla just is watching her. She's
What you got in your eyes?
Wisps.
They're creatures. You shouldn't have them in your head.
I look at everyone else and I say, "We need to go."
No.
She looks at me and goes, Mabel, we just got here.
We're not
I know.
leaving yet. Lascivious still has to come, right?
No, no, no. We need to go.
What are you talking about?
We need to leave. We have to get lascivious, and we need to leave here.
Well, hold on. We need to. Hold on, Samara. Sorry, Bonelia is just. Can I talk to you in the hallway for a second?
Sure. Yeah.
So, Bonelia, I think for now we need to kind of. Maybe it's best we stay and we figure out what's happening and we don't cause as much suspicion as we've already caused.
Speaking of, Sonnet and Michaelis, you guys see Samara has eyes staring daggers at Bonelia with this, like, very blank kind of expression. But it like, she eventually kind of shakes her head and goes back.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like kneel down into her eyesight to kind of like cut it off and be like, don't you pay her any mind. You know how skeletons are. Hard to keep a good head on their shoulders, you know?
They always fall off.
Are you
I look
excited
at
for-
Mabel. I hear what you're saying, but this is wrong. This is wrong, Mabel. This is not my god.
I know, and we if we don't know what we're dealing with, how can we leave? How can we just go? I mean, we woke up here. We don't know how to even get back. That's gonna take a minute to figure out, and then
Figure out what?
figure out how to what to do. I don't know. It's just
Don't
it's
like
good.
this.
I know. We just need to.
I take Mabel's hands in both of my
Uh-huh.
hands and I look at her. This is not good for Sonnet. And then I go back into the room.
I'll linger in the hallway a bit and then kind of look back in.
I guess while Son and I are in the room, and I guess as you're talking with Benelia and Mabel talking, I'm just kind of like keeping an eye on Sonnet, but I'm also I guess playing with Samara, like kind of like doing like the kind of thing, just like I don't know what her reactions are if she's squealing with glee.
She's just kind of playing with you every now and then. You get like a good little giggle.
But I guess I asked her like an innocent question. It's like, oh, how often does Grandpa come down here?
He's come down a couple of times. I don't think he likes me.
No, don't say that. He's a.
I also don't think he likes Lascivious.
I think that's just probably him hearing about my first altercation with him, and he just kind of had a bad mojo from then on. Lascivious is well,
Or
Lascivious.
it is, racism that has stemmed through the parents and passed down through the kid.
I think he's got a handle on it, and I think he's gonna grow. He's gonna grow on him. Trust me. It might take a long time. I mean, again, Vivaticus or Grandpa is human, so humans are really stuck in their old ways sometimes. But
Half
I think
human.
he's growing on it.
I hope so. Because he was very mean to Lascivious.
Well, I'll make sure to.
Probably in good fun.
Yeah.
I can't imagine he was actually upset.
Oh, Mabel, you're back.
Yes. So I think Lascivious went to go speak with Charles some more.
Why?
He didn't really, he was trying to figure out his
He has a lot of
his
questions.
stuff, the soul stuff. He's just trying to,
I
know.
just thought he would be here.
I mean, he didn't know. He just kind of left. I tried to, I'm sure it'll only take a minute. He'll be here soon.
So,
in the
Samara, how do you want to surprise Lucivi?
I think we should bring Lascivious here so that she doesn't have to go out.
You see Samar actually runs back to like a small little like kid's desk, and see she pulls out a little like drawing out of a drawer and kind of runs up and hands it to Yusan. He goes,
Uh-huh.
he said he might be busy today because of Charles wanted him to work on something. Maybe he's never tells me what he wants to do. But can you give him this drawing?
I will give him this drawing, but I will also tell you, Samara, Lascivious is never too busy for you.
You see, she's got like this very like childish smile on her face.
Are you dressing up tonight, Samara?
Yeah.
You got a costume?
Well, Talia said that she'd help me do a bunch of different costumes because of some magic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I want to be a tiefling, like the Sibby,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe I could dress up like like the little lady, the one who won Zawar. Maybe get the long hair and the little cute spider legs. Those would be fun.
Well, you
Yeah.
have the long hair. You have that already. Maybe you could be both.
A spider tiefling. And you see she just runs over to the desk and begins to like draw, just so aggressively trying to figure out how to make this costume.
I just kind of like cheers my wispy sour at the rest of them and be like, well, to a good night, huh?
Turn and leave.
With that, we'll come to Lascivious.
Um,
Lascivious, you go back inside the doors of the library of the Wizardry Academy, and it's pretty much empty now. There is nobody around.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
For sure.
Just get that out of the way. I think Lascivious. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna just kind of walk around and just call out, Charles, you around?
As your voice kind of like echoes through the area, you just kind of like hear the thumping of like a couple of steps as Charles comes out of like the library and goes, I didn't expect you to be back so quickly. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I actually no, everything's fine. I just I wanted to check something. Could you, Charles?
That's the ambient music for you.
Yeah.
Charles, can you, like, I don't know, I'm not feeling myself, or I'm not really sure.
You're trying to call out sick even though I just gave you the job.
No, I'm not trying to
Talked
call out
about
sick.
this
No,
yesterday,
listen.
Lascivious. I need you to do this.
No, that's fine. I'll do it. That's fine. That's not the issue. I feel like my magic isn't... I feel like I don't recognize my magic, so I'm just curious if you could, like, I don't know, detect some like, magic on me and see, like, if you can kind of give me a reading of where I'm at with all that.
Sure. You see, he kind of walks over to you and just kind of taps you on the chest with the staff. You feel this energy kind of flow around you and kind of circulate throughout your body until he kind of like pulls back. And you seem fine.
What's fine for me usually?
What do you mean? Like, do you think that something is off?
Well, I'm just saying, like,
Listen, you guys are being incredibly vague and very confusing. Tell me exactly what you think is wrong.
I'm just wondering if I have my soul.
Roll an insight check for me.
That's lucky. 19.
19. You see Charles's facial expression go from like one of like trying to like beat this answer out of you to one of like very much confusion. You see his eyes kind of like dart behind you for a little bit, and then it goes right back to you. Why wouldn't you have your soul?
I sold it a long time ago.
Well, you seem to be fine now.
Can you determine that magically?
Well, I mean, I'm detecting magic and there's nothing wrong with you. And as far as soul goes, I can only really do so much, but I don't know, it feels like you got something in you as he just kind of like taps you.
Charles, what is that?
Don't mind me, that's
The sound of your soul.
somebody's casting sending on me.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. How's Cheshire doing?
Oh, he's working down the very bottom layer. He's sorting books.
Did I seem like I had powerful magic?
Well, I mean, moderately.
Moderately.
You didn't exactly show much gusto in your studies here when you were here for a brief moment.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. I think he's really trying to... Can I do a perception check on Charles? And I want to see if I can see something irregular in his face.
Say something irregular?
See something irregular, like, you know, I think Lascivious, somewhat fueled by his rage for the situation, because he knows that a lot of this is illusion. I think he wants to see if this is somebody he can attack. That might be perpetuating the situation.
Sure. Make a perception or arcana.
I'm better at arcana. I'm going to roll a luck check just in case I roll higher or a nat 20. So let's roll the second one here. Well, it's higher. That's going to be a 20. Not nat.
Unnatural?
Yeah. You'll know if it's a nat 20, I promise you.
Seems fine. Doesn't look like he's doing anything.
But he looked behind me.
He did, but he doesn't look like anything's wrong.
Is there somebody else here?
I mentioned Cheshire's down on the bottom floor sorting books.
You looked behind me.
Samarin. I did?
I saw you look behind me when I mentioned my soul.
Roll another insight check for me.
15.
He looks just as confused. You can tell he's telling the truth when he says when he sounds confused when he says I did.
Sorry, I'm not feeling myself today.
It seems like none of you are. Please just Please check the streets to make sure nothing's wrong. You're all starting to make my head hurt.
Interesting. I thought he's gonna turn around and leave.
With Lascivious going to leave the school, we're gonna do a quick break.
I need to pee all of this drinking.
I gotta go make my drink. Another drink.
Yeah.
I'm going to
let me
change
pause
out of
real
these
quick.
pants.
Let me pause.
These pants were very nice for the we're all good.
All right. Unpaused.
Okay.
Groovy.
Both the groups have left their areas, and across from this very crowded area, you see now it's roughly like 4 to 5 o'clock. You see people have even picked up more pace. There's more people costumed around. The Wisps are getting even more crowded. It's like giant areas of fireflies almost gathering, and then they kind of disperse around certain people. You guys see each other from across the boardwalk type area that you are currently at. Seeing each other, do you regroup?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Wait, am I seeing everybody? Are you saying?
Yeah, because you left the building as well.
Yeah, I think if everybody sees Lascivious, I think Lascivious is very looking uneasy.
Okay.
Yeah, and just kind of like he's out there. I don't think he's walking towards the group. I think he's just kind of looking around, and he's got his hands on his daggers.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull Sonnet to the side gently. I think since Charles asked us to do a favor for him, we should probably not bring up Samara until after we're done.
Why would we wait? I mean, it's Samara. He hasn't seen her in forever. Like, at least just...
He's gonna get distracted.
Why not get distracted? It's a wonderful night. Nothing's gonna go wrong. We can hang out with Samara.
We have a job to do, Sonnet.
I think he should...
Let's... Mabel, Michaelis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's best that we not bring up Samara until after we've done the favor for Charles. Don't you agree? So that we don't get distracted?
Yeah.
Hold on. I mean, he wants us to patrol all night. Like, that's going to take a few hours. I feel like...
I would like to remind you all, Charles wanted you to start patrolling at noon. He wanted you all to start patrolling as soon as you left.
What's a little more time, huh?
We're way behind time, Sonnet.
Okay, then how about you guys go? I'll bring Lascivious to Samara.
I think as they're talking, Lascivious definitely, Charles literally said, just go, please go do the job. So I think Lascivious is just going to turn and start doing his job. I think he's kind of in his head, and he's trying to, he's very suspicious.
Regroup?
I think Lascivious, sees them, but I think Lascivious is very uncomfortable with the situation. And so I think that he's going to not avoid the group. I think he's just going to kind of wave at them, being doing my job, and kind of sort of thing, kind of to maybe put on a front. And then he's going to go off and start patrolling. But in reality, he's also looking for Cheshire. And he's basically looking for anything out of the ordinary. He's not worried about keeping the place safe, because he's these deaths have no consequence in his head. He's looking for what the problem is.
Okay. You all see Lascivious begin to do a round of the city instead of coming to the group.
I think Lascivious has his mind made up on what he wanted to do first, Sonnet.
I think if as if
I think we
anyone
shouldn't
deserves the night
disturb him.
off, Lascivious should get it. And speaking of which, I forgot something. I'm gonna go back to the tavern.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna try and get a drink to go.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. You see, like, Zoltan kind of, like, still manning the bar. You come up and ask him for a drink. He just kind of hands you one. It's like,
Hmm.
I've been told you're god in the city, so, just stay a little loose.
This one's for Lascivious. Maybe we can make it a double, and I just kind of like slide it his way again.
You see, like, he looks at it and he's, yes. And he just kind of, like, pours, like, a third in it
Hmm.
instead and hands you this. You might want to shake it a little before you hand it to him.
I'm sure it'll shake by the time I get to him. You know.
Oh no,
well,
you're
well-
running.
Well,
Sonic
Sonic
stealths
like,
around. Meta gang.
Well, I guess Sonic goes to get his drink, and Lascivious is on his own. I'm just speak with Mabel. Just since it's
Cornelia's
only-
here too.
I'm also
yeah.
here.
Like we're grouped.
Yeah. It's the three of us, right?
Yes.
So radically, Michaelis is gonna confine in Mabel, just very in a hushed tone.
That'll
but-
cover my ears.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was fucking joking.
Yeah, the joke.
Say your thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
Michaela's.
You kind of see that Michaelis is very almost like internally distraught. It's like Mabel, I'm really not liking this. It's like I'm like, and you see he's getting like kind of like almost very distraught. It's like my dad's telling war stories. Like I he hasn't. I don't think I've seen him or heard him. This is not good. All right, I can't.
Is he here? Have you haven't seen him?
No, Charles said him and my mom went off, but like
Right.
I can't hear these things. All right, I can't hear that he's been going around, still moving and such. I can't hear that. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Like I don't know. Like Sonnet's fully into this shit. I'm not. I feel like I'm becoming an unwilling participant, and I'm seeing things that I'm gonna.
Okay. Okay.
I already
Michaelis-
regret.
Okay. Well, Charles has us on patrol, right? Maybe. Cornelia, maybe if you and Michaelis want to group up and maybe start to take some rounds, maybe you can find out anything that looks out of the ordinary or anything like that. Get some answers, maybe.
I think I'm gonna catch up with Lascivious.
Okay.
And she leaves.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to be given false hope because I'm very well aware that this is not a reality, but this is the it's intoxicating how much I want this. I want to see him again, Mabel. I just don't know what to do.
I know.
As you two are talking,
Thank you.
Bonili, you run off to go see Lascivious.
Yeah.
As you're making your way to follow where Lascivious was, you kind of making your way through the crowd. As you cross one of the water bridges towards one of the more crowded sectors of the city, You kind of see Lascivious just off in the distance, his red horns kind of like almost acting like a balloon in a crowd. You know exactly where he is. As you are beginning to catch up to him, you get this little glimpse down an alleyway. You see like this group of 3 or 4 people. And as you run past, you happen to hear quite the commotion.
I stop and I peek.
Like you go back to the alleyway.
Yeah.
As you kind of peek through the alley, as you were kind of trying to catch up, you didn't really pay attention to what they looked like or anything like that. But when you kind of poke your head around, you see 3 of the 4 people are now down on the ground. Their skin is incredibly taut and tight to their face. They look like damn near skin and bones, with one person holding a orcish person that is about standing a solid 2 feet above them. You see there's almost like this whitish mist coming from them into whatever is behind this creature. The person is fully blocking this person that's got them in their sight until eventually this orc kind of tumbles down to their knees and falls over. As you see Talia kind of like grasp this white little energy and she kind of like just breathes it in really quickly. Roll a stealth check for me.
Really?
Glee.
Oh, that's 10.
10. As you kind of attempt to either kind of look just a little bit more to get a better peek or to kind of hide around just to see what's happening, you knock over a crate that's in the alleyway just barely and it tumbles to the ground with a and you see Talia look to you, her eyes just with this blank, emotionless expression, and then you see her grab her hands against the wall, and she rapidly climbs up it like a dog possessed. What do you do?
That's a good question. I'm gonna go run after Lascivious.
Yeah, dashing to him, you can catch up to him in time.
Lascivious.
Yeah.
I just saw Talia climb up the building like a spider or something's weird.
Well, at least we have a lead now. Where was it?
Back this way. And I lead him back.
Okay.
Okay. The 2 of you going back. Lascivious, you see the 3 people in this alleyway. People are staying away from this alleyway, almost like the plague. It's strange. But these 3 people that have kind of tumbled in the alleyway, as you get kind of closer, you see the same thing Bonilla saw, where they are practically, their skin is straight to their muscle and bone. Like, it looks like they've been sapped of life force, specifically. Yeah. And you see the claw marks from what looks like hands to the building that goes upwards.
Do I see any way to get up the building?
Yeah, you see like a couple like crates that you could potentially use as like a climbing meter, and then like a gutter or 2 that you could use.
Cool. Do I also see if the claw marks go up to a certain point and then disappear, or do they go all the way up to the top?
They go all the way up to the top.
Civius goes, if you can come with me, then come with me, but if not, then just wait here. I'll be back in a sec. I'm going to go check out what's up there.
I'm coming with you.
Cool. How tall is it?
You're going to be climbing about 15 feet.
15 feet? Cool. Yeah, I'll just climb up.
So both of you make either your choice of athletics or acrobatics, please.
Cool. So that is going to be an 18 for me.
An 18? Bonilia?
Is
Can I get
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Hey, yeah. You both easily managed to kind of climb up using the crates and the gutters to give yourself leverage. As you're up on the top, you see Talia is probably a good 60 feet down the rooftops. You see her like easily jumping from rooftop to rooftop, running down until she eventually ducks down an alleyway and is out of vision.
I'm gonna cast message to her and see if and just like, kind of confirm my suspicion at the moment. Talia, is that you? Or what, was her name Talia? Was it Talia?
Talia, yeah.
Yeah, I go, Talia, is that you?
You don't get a response.
All right. These people are not... Wait. Now I have to check and make sure that message works that way. Because I actually don't know if...
It's within a certain amount of feet, as long as you can recognize the creature and remember what it looks like.
If you're familiar with the person. So
Yeah.
that means
Sounds like someone's referring to the rules.
Yeah, I was. I'm just gonna look to
You can take sips of water,
Bonelia.
man. That's okay.
and I'm just gonna be like, so something that I've been able to confirm is that some of these people, if not all, are not what they show. Because I tried to message my sister and the distance wasn't there, but I don't know. I guess she's in Volum, and I tried to message Talia there, and that was clearly her. Well, obviously not, and didn't go through, which means that was not Talia. That was something impersonating her. I wonder if Charles is Charles.
With that as well, I'd like for you both to take 10 hit points of damage, please.
Oh, what the fuck?
Ow. Can I uncanny dodge this?
No, because you
Not if you're
actually
not
can't see it.
No reaction.
Yeah.
You just feel like something has kind of gutted you a little bit. Nothing has hit you. You don't feel
reality.
physically harmed, but you feel worse.
I'm going to cast message to Charles.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Charles, just want you to keep you updated and let you know that everything's going all right.
Sounds great. Just keep up the good work.
Yeah. So,
So you think
Good.
I just messaged Charles and he responded. So, some people are who they seem and some people are not.
And with that, Mabel and Michaelis,
Oh, no damage this time.
you two are kind of speaking of. What do you do in the meantime? You've seen Bonili go to catch up to Lascivious.
We should probably find more answers.
Yeah,
Elsewhere.
we should. Well, I mean, I assume Lascivious is looking around and Bonelia is doing the same. I feel like we should go back to Sonnet in the tavern.
As you say
to-
that, you hear a commotion in an alleyway down the street.
Do you hear that?
Do you want to lead the way? Maybe go first.
I'm gonna take my sword out and just like casually like carry
Thank you.
it.
Okay. You two make your way down to an alley where you see two creatures huddling over a pile of 5 corpses, skin straight to their bones. And these two people, I would like for you to make perception checks, please.
Perception. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, and Mabel,
17.
17. You both see two people that look pretty familiar. One seems a little less familiar, but you can recognize the facial features as you see the forms of, need I say more, huddling over a halfling, and William holding a tiefling up by her neck. They eventually drop the two. They kind of breathe in this white mist They kind of shake around, and you see they kind of begin to kind of like take quick peeks around to see if anything's going on. Both you make stealth rolls, please.
Stealth now.
Yes, if you're
I
trying to hide.
I almost don't want to. I kind of want to peek from behind Michaelis and like
Well,
get
I'm
William's
gonna hide.
attention.
I'm gonna hide, but I'm also gonna bring her back then. If that adds like an assist to her.
Sorry, I was changing up the ambience. What was this?
She's hiding behind
I
me.
kind of
Mabel.
don't want to roll.
Okay,
So
you don't have to.
I can roll and try to bring her back behind a wall as I'm
Yeah.
watching.
So you'll
but
do
she's still
stealth
gonna
with
be visible.
disadvantage then,
Because
she's actively not trying to hide.
Yeah.
Okay, I might need a portent.
You're probably
But-
not gonna get one.
I'm not.
She don't
She's
want
not
to
trying
hide.
to hide.
14.
No.
You see the two of them peek their eyes over to you. Their eyes go completely blank. William, his mouth kind of begins to like snarl as you just hear. You see the
Mabel,
two
that
of
is
them.
not William.
You see the two of them split up and climb up the walls.
Okay, so now we know.
The hell?
The two of you
Uh-huh.
take 30 points of damage.
Oh,
Huh?
Fuck.
Pardon?
30 points of damage.
It hurt real deep seeing that, yeah. What kind of damage is this? What are we feeling?
Psychic.
Yeah, through like grunts of pain and stuff, I'll look to Michaelis and be like, William is not even supposed to be here. I know that's not him, clearly, but like,
Is this
This is-
doppelganger stuff again?
no.
Changelings?
No.
I don't know what it is. Oh, God.
Um,
Got smarted.
Yeah, we should, we need to go find, can you, I can go grab Sonnet and I can go tell him, can you get Bonelia? She's probably with Lascivious. Hopefully not far. And just,
I don't think it'd be a bright idea to split up right now, like especially out in the middle, like we just saw them suck the life out of those people. And considering I don't know what the hell just hit us, I could probably come with you to Sonnet.
okay.
Let's travel together for now, because at this point I don't think it'd be a bright idea to split up any further than where we're split up at.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'll start making my way to the tavern to see if Sonnet's still
And at
around.
that point, I say, worst comes to worst, I can probably drag Sonnet out of there if needed be.
Okay. As you guys begin to go back to the tavern, Sonnet, you have these two drinks in your hand. You open the door. Mabel and Michaelis are gone. Nobody's
Yeah.
in your immediate vicinity. Just some people kind of passing about doing their regular celebratory business.
I like to imagine the door handle. I opened it with my foot. Like I just kind of placed my heel down on it to kick it open, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Time to celebrate!" And then I look around and like no one's there, and I'm like, "What? Damn it!" And then I just like look around to see if I can like find. I think I'm just initially scanning to see if I can see any of my party members out on the street. Yeah.
None of them. Just, I don't even need you to roll. None of them are within immediate view.
Yeah. Then I think he'll just be like, "Okay, well, job awaits." Just kind of just start wandering. I think just in an aimless direction. So even if you want to like roll to see
For sure.
where I go,
yeah. Absolutely. Let's do a cheeky little roll. You can. Why don't you roll a d6 for me?
gotcha. That's a 6.
6, okay. Yeah, you begin to kind of make your way along with the crowd, kind of moving throughout. As you get kind of closer to the mercantile area, where you see lots of like vendors kind of peddling wares here and there, you hear a familiar voice call out to you. Just come, "Oh, Sonnet! What's with the double fisting of the drinks?" As you see Samarillion kind of come up.
I'm looking for Lascivious actually. Have you seen him? I owe him a drink.
Well, That's pretty kind of you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw him walking this way. If you just want to follow me.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thanks. I'll follow him.
You two kind of go with the crowd for a little while longer, until eventually Samerlene turns. Samerlene turns down an alleyway. As you're kind of getting closer to the middle of it, Samerlene kind of stops. He goes, "That's strange. I could have swore that he was here not even like a minute ago. Him and
Is it Michaelis or Mabel? Or...
You see his head like
Oh,
Yeah.
him and
Uh,
him and
Don't stress yourself out about it. It's Bonelia, I think. Maybe if the other one didn't ring a bell.
yes.
Hey,
Yeah, sorry. Yes.
you look a little
You see him
tense.
kind of like slowly turn around. His face has kind of become like less of that darkish blue that
Uh-huh.
he's usually seeing, and it's become to get a little more pale, and you can see parts of him has become almost a little more translucent.
Hmm.
As you see, kind of looks to you, and goes, "Yeah, it's just oh my." Mm.
Are you on anything? I mean, you look kind of.
You see, he kind of like looks to you, and his eyes go blank. Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah, I think as his eyes went blank, I just simultaneously was like offering a drink, and then yeah, I'll do the same.
Yeah.
It has a blue
Constitution.
Oh!
Constitution saving throw, please.
Okie
Goodness.
dokie.
if we're on the roof,
Con
would we
save.
hear this?
That's a 16.
16.
Depends
Yeah.
where they are.
Like if we're 15 feet away and they're at that alleyway, unless he took it to a wrong one.
That is a fail.
Mm.
Oh no! So you gotta get the
Don't
soul
use him
sucked
as a
out of you.
skin suit. Don't
Just-
take his skin.
You see,
The one meme from Insidious, or what is it called?
Here we
Fucking
go.
It Chapter
this?
2, where he goes like.
Yeah, there we go.
That's a pop culture reference.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, Bill Hader.
Oh, that's
You
the whole
see-
scene. So you suck on this, you.
Mhm.
you see Samarilian, like, as you go to hand him the drink, he just kind of goes, "Thank you." And just as you go, you feel this white energy kind of, you see it flow out of you a bit as
Uh-huh.
you take 20 points of psychic damage.
Mm.
You kind of grunch out in this pain as it feels like you're just the life force is being sucked out of you. Son and Bonilla, you happen to hear a commotion in an alleyway.
Lascivious and Bonelia. Anyways,
Sorry,
Um,
Lascivious and Bonilla.
I'm
DM flop.
immediately.
Yeah, Flop. Oh, we also hit a
Hey.
bingo already.
That's not, we're just
Just
trying
so you
to-
know.
we're just
What
trying
was
to
it?
get
Okay,
up.
good. Yeah,
What
yeah,
happens with a bingo? I don't know.
Nothing.
Everyone
don't
takes a
know.
drink.
We'll
You know
discuss
what
that
you
later.
Interesting.
Hey, everyone takes a
Entire
drink. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone take a drink. Let's do that.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
You
Immediately,
don't have to if you don't want to.
Lascivious is gonna stealth.
Okay, yep. Make a stealth check.
That's all right. That's gonna be a 27.
And then Bonilla, are you gonna make a stealth check as well?
No, I'm just running.
Okay.
One
And by
second.
stealth, I mean like in one go, I'm gonna like go to like and like do a hide thing, and then I'm immediately gonna go to where the like. Did we hear what was said, or we just heard a commotion?
You just heard the commotion.
Okay, I'm immediately jumping down, and then as I see what I see, I'm immediately going to make an attack on the
Sure.
thing.
So you have to go down this stretch of this alleyway for quite a little bit, and then make a turn to go down a different alleyway.
Oh,
as
we
the
went-
two you kind of go.
Oh, okay. I
you
thought it
hear
was.
a commotion like down, not in the same alley.
Oh, okay, I see.
Grunting over to there, you would see Sonnet begin to like just grunt out in pain as you see Sam really just absorbing this white essence with like almost bated breath.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with you, Bonilia. This is you hop down. Bonilia, what do you do?
How long can I run across the buildings for?
Like you're looking for footage?
Yeah, like until I have to jump down, basically.
It would take about like maybe another 40 feet ish.
Okay.
I'll I want to jump off and immediately make a sneak attack on this thing.
Sure, but do you do anything alongside seeing Lascivious go for an attack?
I'm gonna also go for an attack.
Okay, what do you do?
I'm gonna use my scythe.
So you're following down with him to go make the attack? So you're gonna jump down with him?
Yeah.
Okay, both of you make attack rolls, please.
Do I get advantage? Because
Nope.
I'm hidden?
Nope.
But I'm hidden.
Nope.
Hidden gives you
21.
advantage.
Nope.
Interesting, so it's just
The
infinitely aware.
DM says no.
You do not get advantage on it.
Well, that's fine, because that is a... Let's see here. A 28.
28 and Danica,
21.
you both hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saucy.
Sweet, and I'm green flame blading.
It's
Which...
pretty funny. It was like, Danica, you hit. Michael, you don't.
So I'm doing green flame
Yeah.
blade. Does that amplify the... How much does that amplify the green flame blade with the whole magic stuff going on right now?
Right now, we'll say magical effects. You can add 1 extra die.
1 extra die, cool. So that's
Cool.
3d8.
100.
So... the fuck? So that's gonna be...
Keep the ro-
Party foul.
Damn.
I'll drink for it. Why not?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Does that
6,
count as
7, 8,
Lascivious's
9, 10,
sticky
11, 12,
fingers?
13, 14, 15,
He didn't steal anything, so.
20, 21.
No,
Different.
it's like
Yeah.
sticky fingers,
Yeah.
so, you know.
Oh,
Shut up while I'm counting, please.
Second math.
24, 25, plus 6 equals 31, plus 4 and across, so 4, so 35, plus 4 is 39, plus 1, 6, so 45,
45.
39,
45.
45,
45.
plus 6 equals 51.
Are you doing sneak
Plus-
attack damage right now?
Everything. Plus 4 is...
You don't get sneak
Oh,
attack
why-
if you didn't hit it with advantage.
Yeah, why sneak it?
Would it not be...
No, you have to hit it with advantage.
Well, it's within 5 feet of an ally.
You don't.
Oh,
Then regardless.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yes, sorry.
51. 51.
Plus... Was it 51?
51 was the last number you said.
Mm,
Plus 4 equals 55 damage.
55 total.
55 total damage. I feel
I
like it's
did
less
11.
because...
Lascivious is like, Everybody else is like,
I'm like, eh.
That's pretty good. Okay, Lascivious, what dagger is this one?
the Shadow
wolf
Daggers.
one? Shadow daggers. That's the one with the chains, right?
With the chains, yes.
You saw it as you're finally getting like this weakness in your vitality. You see Lascivious go through. These daggers just pierce right through it, and they impale themselves into the ground. Bonilla, your scythe goes down and gets another really good hack at it. As Samarillian's form like shifts with the hits, it like screeches out as it goes. As eventually you see this creature back up, go through the both of you. Its form reconvenes, and you see Samarillian's form go from the regular blue tiefling you see down to this fox-like creature that kind of limps very, very weakly. As you see this come out of its form.
Ooh.
You see it looks to you and immediately goes to run away.
Does it leave our range of attack of opportunity? Because mine's 10 feet.
Yours is 10 feet. Danica's is 5 feet. Yes, it would.
Okay, I'm gonna make an attack at it again.
So Danica, you can make an attack at that again as well if you'd like to.
Oh, hell yeah. Shit.
I'm gonna
12?
use a luck point.
Okay. Danica,
12?
12. Okay.
16 on 26.
26. Okay. Finally, you go and it just kind of slides under it. But Michael, you get another really good stab at it. As you see the white orb that's above its head, you impale it with the knife and it just shatters into this wisp-like essence. As you see about 70 wisps explode from its body and join the rest of the crowd.
So, Sonnet, does this now kind of help you with our situation?
Well, yeah, the magic is going awry.
There are
This is exactly what we were briefed on.
These things are impersonating people that we know.
It's an impersonating Samarillion. Yes.
It's also impersonating Talia. It is going to be more than just these two.
We can't trust anyone else that we meet here.
All of you, the three of you, roll perception checks for me, please.
Oh, I'm kind of killing it with the perception check, sort of. It's a
God
14.
Can I use my passive?
Sure. What's your passive?
18.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Joe?
My passive's 20.
Oh,
What
my
the fuck?
passive is less
10.
than that. So I'm going to go with my 14.
We'll work off of it. As you mention that, you see the people that were kind of like moving away from the crowds, you see they've all stopped and they're staring directly down your alley.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
Do I notice this as well?
Yes.
Everyone, yeah.
So I'm just going to say, it can hear everything everywhere. We need to leave. And I'm going to like kind of usher.
About?
The wisps are everywhere. They are impersonating people. You just saw everyone look at us talk. You just saw it. This is not normal, Sonnet. This is not a good situation.
I don't know why you would... You... Are any of you... Are you guys... He's gonna kind of like cock his head. He's gonna start stepping back away from them.
Sonnet, the only things that are the same are us. You know
We
that.
came here with you.
Lolth is the Queen of Zoar. Fucking Charles is the Grand Banisher. Kate Liotta is not. Her fucking patron is Ogma. Things are not the way they were.
Things had to change in order for Silas to enter this world. It makes sense.
It doesn't make sense because it's not reality. It's not what it was and what it is. It is wrong.
It is not wrong.
I want this to be real as badly as you do. Because the implications are great that Samara is real and is alive. But
And here.
she's here.
Yes.
That's not Samara. Samara's dead. I held her body in my arms.
You have to let go of that life in order to be incorporated into this one. You caused this. This is what we wanted.
As you guys are arguing, going off of the previous perception roll, you see the people are beginning to go about their business again, and you see 4 more figures standing upon the rooftops, perched over, staring at the 3 of you. And the 3 of you recognize these figures, one of them being Talia, one of them being Need I Seymour, one of them being William, and one of them being Vivaticus.
I'm going to look up and I'm going to go to Sonnet. So why does Michaelis not get the real thing? Is this just for us then?
What are you talking about?
Well, if you...
He does get it. Something is impersonating his father, but it doesn't mean his father isn't out there.
Sonnet, look at these bodies. These, I can only assume, is what they were portraying. That thing was about to take over your body and become you.
No.
I'd like to cast Shield of Faith.
On Shield of Faith is which?
You give someone
everyone-
+5, I think.
No,
That's just
people
shield.
around me within 60 feet get +2 bonus to their AC
Oh, +2.
for 10 minutes.
Is that divination?
That's only for Mabel.
Yeah, only for Mabel.
Yeah.
As you cast that, you see the four of them kind of plop down. Their bodies are kind of like cracking and moving. They're kind of getting closer to you, but you see the four creatures have their eyes pinned on Bonelia and Lascivious. They're not even paying any mind to Sonnet.
Mm-hmm. Do I clock that?
You do clock it.
Non-believer.
Children of the
Is that a reference?
Yeah, god damn it.
It's off to the Baileys.
I'm going to cast message to Mabel, and then if I can, Michaelis, and I'm going to go, the more you know, the more your attention is drawn to you. So I'm not going to say anything about we know, but we know things, and we are probably in trouble. This is our location.
Okay. The both of you hear that in your head.
I'm gonna look
As-
at Mabel to respond. Just like,
If this is where they are, let's go.
sounds like they might be in trouble, so let's prepare.
Start making our way.
Okay. You guys begin to kind of march your way over. The crowds aren't really paying too much attention to you. Sonnet, you see the four of them staring at Lascivious and Bonelia. Do you do anything in particular?
I think I just continue trying to
Mm-hmm.
relay to the both of them that it's like, you need to calm down. Tonight is a night that we were expecting things to be different and mischievous and stuff like that. You can't jump to these conclusions.
I'm going to put a hand on Sonnet, and I'm going to look at him in the eyes if he lets me put a hand on him. And I'm just going to say, Sonnet, what I said to you after the thing with Zoar, I mean it. And that is something that will come to pass. But that is dependent on Lolth dying. It will happen. But this is not the way to deal with it.
What if it all... Michaelis' memory is spotty. What if our memories are spotty too? What if it already happened? What if we already fulfilled the obligation? And this is what happened because of it. We are living in exactly what we wanted.
As that's happening, I would like for Lascivious and Bonelia to make some Constitution saving throws, please.
Shit. That's a nat 1.
Oh.
Oh, that's 2 drinks for Danica.
2 drinks.
So
that tea.
that's going to be a 15 for me. And you said 2? 2 concentration?
No, not 2. Just for the 2 of you.
Okay, that's a 15 for me.
Okay, so with that,
Can I say one more thing to Sonnet?
yeah,
I'm going to say...
you're gonna say it through a pain grunt though.
Oh, what? I saved, though. I just say... I look at Sonnet and I say, I never wished for Kapir to not be my father.
As you say that, both of you take 7 points of psychic damage, please.
Okay. Since I know that it's coming, can I Nah, I can't psychic, so never mind.
Dodge this thought.
Ha! Oh, fuck!
Anyway,
Talk about mental gymnastics.
And then... Can I act on a, full turn? Can I do a full turn?
sure. As the 2 of you are speaking, though, however, you see the same white kind of misty essence come out of the both of you.
Mm-hmm. Do I feel like I can't do anything, or can I do a full thing?
You can do a full thing. You're not impeded in your movement or anything like that.
Now, I am aware that I can't stealth from these people because the wisps are everywhere, and so they can always see me.
Yes.
Okay. I am just going to immediately bonus action teleport up to where those things are, and I'm going to cast Thunderwave at level 2.
They come down to you.
Oh, they came down to us.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They're almost acting like a makeshift wall between you two and Sonnet.
Oh. I was like right in
Yes.
front of him though, and like holding on.
Yes, Sonnet allowed you, so they allowed you.
What? I don't
There we
think that'll
go.
work. I am going to cast suggestion on the wisps, or like these things.
Which one do you want to cast suggestion on? Because you can only target one.
Do they not work as a
No, they are
Group?
not a unit.
You should try it on Sonnet.
It won't work on Sonnet.
Nothing can suggest
He's
Sonnet.
literally got a plus
He's-
11. It's not gonna happen. I can only imagine, knowing that everything is elevated. Would me casting suggestion on something increase its potency, therefore raising the save for it?
No, that one does not. Everything is still rolling saves as they normally would.
I think I am just going to then... I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I don't know. Sonnet, you're gonna get Mabel killed.
What are you talking about?
If you keep this up, she will die. Because we will be trapped here. Because we are not working together.
She's fine. She's alive. We're all alive and fine. If anything, we're better off here.
But we won't be if we keep this up.
Why?
Because we'll have our fucking skin ripped off of us and replaced.
What are you
With
talking
that-
about?
Look at what just happened!
With that, more Constitution saving throws, please.
Yeah.
And as while you two make those saving throws, Mabel and Michaelis, you see this crowd begin to kind of shift into an alleyway.
Are we within the crowd, or are we just behind the crowd?
You're currently moving through the crowd. They're paying no mind to you. It looks like they're beginning
Okay.
to kind of shift
Yeah.
into this alleyway.
All right, we're gonna cut through. I'm gonna clear a path. I'm the one carving through, and Mabel's just right behind me, maybe grabbing my back, just trying to follow.
13.
13, okay. Bonelia?
15. Oh god.
Mike, did you say interesting?
No.
That is going to be Bonelia got the 15?
Yeah.
So 9 points of psychic damage to Lascivious. 5 points of psychic damage to Bonelia. As Sonnet, you also notice that these creatures are beginning to suck the life force out of Lascivious and Bonelia right in front of you.
Uh-huh.
As this is happening, I'm just gonna basically kind of embrace the situation and go, all right, Sonnet, well, they're gonna fucking kill me, and if you will not budge, I'm gonna die, because I'm not leaving you behind.
As you say that, Mabel and Michaelis, you two push your way through the crowd, and you see the four familiar faces kind of blocking Lascivious and Bonelia from Sonnet, with the familiar faces that you've also seen before. With this time around, Michaelis, you also noticing that Vivaticus is there,
I'm a
and so
street.
is Tally as well.
I'm going to yell at Sonnet, like, Sonnet, stay away from them. They're not real. That is not my father. They're here to harm us.
Sonnet is going to smile back to Michaelis,
Concerning.
and he's gonna say, well, that part's obvious. And then I'm going to cast Steel Wind Strike on all four of the wisps.
There you go,
Oh.
baby!
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a feint.
It's actually
Describe to me.
awesome.
What do they need to make a save? What
Uh,
happens here?
Okay, so for Steel Wind Strike, it's a level 5 spell.
Here I thought he was delusional.
I'm like, there's no way that
Um,
Sonnet has been playing it this whole time. There's no way.
That's
so he. Oh yeah, no, I just choose up to 5 creatures that I can see within range. I make a melee spell attack against each of the target.
Okay,
So I'm just gonna have to
then,
roll for them.
yeah, make some spell attack rolls.
Does he?
Oh,
No, he
Lordy.
doesn't have. Does he have advantage because he's with? Oh no, he doesn't.
Flanking, because
Yeah,
listen, this
flanking,
isn't.
flanking. You said.
They are technically flanked right now. So.
All right,
What a
so
fucking play.
one of them is a dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh, that on. The other one is a natural 20.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
So that's one
Um,
drink you have to give somebody.
yeah, and then the other one is a
There are 4 in total, so you have to make 4 attacks.
yeah. This one, the third one is a 23.
Okay.
Fourth one is a that'd be a 26.
A 26. Yeah, they all hit.
They will all hit.
All of them hit.
And then for this I will be doing 60 10 force damage, and then so the other one I'll do a what's it called? Like I'll do crit for the last one. But
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
so remind me, like I basically would just do it in an order of like
Yes,
the
in
ones I
order
see
who's
from left
there.
to right. Yeah,
So
like I just go
currently,
do.
the first roll of damage is going to be for Taldia.
Uh-huh.
Second roll is going to be for Vivaticus. Third
Right.
one is going to be for Need-Eye. Fourth one is
Mhm.
going to be for
Will.
Will. Thank you.
Gotcha. Okay, sweet. D10. Which one is? And that's yeah.
Fucking Christ. That's going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So Steel Wind Strike is like a multi-prong attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
Let
like
me.
straight up fucks them.
Hitting multiple targets at once. Yeah.
Die. Okay, so the first one is going to take 35 points of force damage.
Okay. What about the second one?
The second one gonna take the second one is gonna take 37 points of force damage.
Okay.
Oh.
And then the third one, I believe this one is the crit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you double the dice.
Yeah.
12 d10s.
Oh god.
12 d10s. That's
Five.
insane.
Plus 4 plus 4.
Sonic, do me a favor, just kill my father's effigy first, because
That's the third one. So this is the one that he's critting.
please, because I'm gonna have a fucking mental breakdown if I have to kill my father again.
Lascivious will do it
Honestly,
for you.
same. So.
Oh, true.
Say John hurt. Oh no, I can't. No.
3. And so this one is 73 points of force damage.
Okay.
Finish. I did not finish that.
Okay.
And then for the fourth one,
Yeah.
uh, 32 points of force.
Okay. Yeah. You all see Sonnet cast Steel Wind Strike?
Yeah, Steel Wind Strike. So basically,
And is that empowered as
Feathers-
well, given the situation?
feathers will form, and then just like place themselves in the chests, and then as he like raises his dagger, all of the feathers will, but one by one, as he teleports, it'll change into the very shape of his dagger and just.
Ah.
And is that
Yeah.
amplified from the? Because that's a
Yeah.
spell, right?
Did you add your extra dice?
I did not. How
So
many
you roll.
dice do I have?
So reroll
An
3
extra.
more d10s.
Gotcha.
And then 1 will apply to each.
Holy shit.
Fucking Christ.
Where's
More damage than I do now for attack.
That's 1 attack.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So for the first person. Oh wait. Is it 3? Like, and we'll add it to the total of each, or should it be
Yeah,
one
just tell
per
me.
person?
Tell me. It's 1 extra d10 per person.
Okay. So the first one is going to be a 1.
Okay.
The
Okay.
second one is going to be an 8.
Okay.
The third
Okay.
one is going to be a 9, and then so I have to roll 1 more for the fourth person, right?
No, because the 4th person is fucking.
Oh,
dead.
okay. Yeah.
So
Okay.
the
You
third one's
see-
Patheticus. Please kill him.
You see these daggers appear and just pierce as so like an incredibly large amount of wisps just burst from all 4 of these people. The one of the Vaticus goes right in and it pierces. You can see part of it become a little more translucent as this silvery gray kind of circle gets pierced by the dagger and just explodes, causing dozens and dozens and dozens of wisps to join the air as Vaticus's form just dissipates into wisps.
Oh my God.
With that, you see all 4, like the 3 remaining ones, transform from the forms that they were into those same howling, into those same fox-like creatures. As you hear a voice overhead go, "No, no, 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 no!" As the extra bit from the crit makes the area around you begin to crumble away with wind as a new area begins to form underneath your feet. I would like for everybody to take a drink for fucking DM's plans.
Wait.
Hell
How
yeah.
so? This all that
You'll
critical.
see as the map changes.
He definitely wanted us to be in there a little longer. Which is good,
Put us
because
back! Put us
Lascivious was going to go back to Samara and stab her in her fucking face.
No, wait, put us back.
You all,
Please.
I can't fucking believe that.
I was going to ask, could I
place
immediately
yourself.
follow Sonnet's rhythm and go for like an attack?
I'm
all
gonna
dead.
say this is an immediate action that happens. So
Yeah.
here's where you fucked me.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the fact that I was hoping you guys they were gonna try to get away, and I was hoping you're gonna follow them to this area. But no, we need to come to this area differently now.
Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
Because the Vaticus is dead, and so is Samarilli.
Pretty quick on your feet, though. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was phenomenal. You see the ground build up below you as you
Guys,
enter
do the
this
Sivius picture,
graveyard. You see
True.
the ground build up below you as this graveyard begins to take shape. You see this building out in front of you where the 3 creatures take their form away to reveal the 3. I need number 1, number 2, and number 3. As they take.
That was
You tapped me out
adorable.
right into the mic.
Bless you by your
That's
cat.
So well.
Little bless you?
So well.
Little bless you?
Sorry, Zane.
Hey guys, a
That's
little
so
drink for the
cute.
bless you from the cat.
Oh yeah, I'll drink for it. Yeah, hell
Now
yeah.
that's spooky
Zeta.
Halloween.
That was cute as hell.
Zeta.
That
with the
happens
blessing.
every time I sneeze.
Mm,
Thank you, Zeta. Thank you.
that's so cute.
The 3 searcher wisps take their shape, their incredibly damaged shape. They're semi-translucent through all of them. As you see, a door gets kicked down from the building that they were in front of. As you see this creature come out wearing this cloak that has a very sharp hood. It kind of dangles down to the ground.
DM flubber.
Oh fuck.
As this creature with grayish skin, these empty, piercing eyes, and tentacles for a face, kicks down this door as an owl who appears. Goes, You've ruined everything.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Supposed to be the perfect opportunity, but you've ruined it.
I'm gonna point my dagger at this Alhoun, and I'm gonna say, I don't know what the fuck you are, but I'm going to erase you from existence.
I second
He
that.
looks to you all and goes, we'll see about that. As initiative rules, please.
Oh
Yay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then I get advantage.
Oh, that's
I
a
thought
good
that was a mind flayer.
initiative.
Same here. First roll.
These are actually a branch of mind
Yeah,
flayers.
yeah.
They are a
Oh.
type of mind flayer. They're just not as powerful.
I swear to God, if it's wisdom-based fucking magic, I will end you, Walker.
Yeah, you kind of crippled me in the devil
I
land.
mean,
I just want to say I have Shield of Faith up still,
Oh,
so everyone
sweet.
gets
So
Plus
I
2
have
to their
I have a
AC.
19. I have a 19 to mine.
Oh, +2 to my AC now?
Yeah.
I have a 21 AC. Yes.
Nice.
baby.
So we will start the encounter. Bravo, Sonnet. You really fucked me up.
That makes the
Nice.
engagement much less longer. So to our advantage.
Right. Let me just
Yeah,
quickly
that was
flip
insane. That is an bard. I want to play a bard eventually. Like,
oh,
I
that's
actually
that was
super enjoy bards.
I love
bards
how we
don't
rolled
get
up.
that spell.
I
Oh,
love
It's,
interesting.
But he gets magical secrets, so he gets 2 spells that you can choose from other classes, and that was one of the ones I chose.
All right.
I will say this though, that is be such a cool thing in the script when it's like we all think you're crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, and I was like,
I don't
I'm
know.
like,
I think he
"You
was a
gotta
little
stop."
crazy.
And then it's like,
Uh-huh.
goes, or Son's just like, it's like, oh, I know.
Well,
Go
Definitely
Nelia.
was like losing it a
Yeah.
little bit, but
yeah.
17.
17. Lascivious.
oh, that's a 22.
22. Mabel.
7.
7. Michaelis.
20.
20.
Unnatural.
Sonnet.
Unnatural.
Also a 22.
22. So Lascivious and Sonnet. You know, we're going to go with your plan there, Michael. Who has the higher dexterity?
I have a 18.
I also have an 18.
Okay, you gotta roll.
Roll,
You gotta
roll.
roll.
17 plus 4.
No,
Oh, I think it's just
the
flat rolls,
17.
flat die.
but 13 for me. So
13. So Lascivious will go first.
Cool.
Alrighty. Wow. Okay.
Go fuck them up, kid.
First up is Lascivious.
Just trying to think of a good option. What's the range on that? Would I be able to hide behind Michaelis?
If you want.
He's bigger than you, but I don't think you could. You could like back up the 15 feet and get full cover behind that thing.
I think you'd have to be a creature of size small in order to actually benefit from the hide from.
Right.
Being
Let me check my range here. I have 30 feet. 5.
I picked out so many dice just for the thematics of this episode, and then
Oh.
I barely rolled anything.
I am going to. Fuck, this is tough. I had a thing that I wanted to do, but I can't really do it right now. What?
Yeah, what?
Nothing.
Can I make a free investigation to see if magical abilities are still amplified?
You feel it, so yes.
I feel it in my bones.
Okay. Okay.
I feel
Okay.
it on
Okay.
and down.
What is the?
Hopefully I don't get
It's a
copyrighted.
15-foot cube. So
Ice cubes. Done.
The range is self.
Ian's real giggly.
It's a stupid joke. Sorry. I don't know if you heard it.
I am going to run up, and then I am going to cast right in front of me a thunder wave at level 2,
Can you move more than 30 feet? Or are you going 5, 10?
I went
15,
30 feet.
20, 25, 30. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna cast. It's a 15-foot cube, so all of them will get hit.
Definitely not.
Yeah, because
I don't
there's
think, unless
from Searcher Wisp outwards.
Yes.
Everybody
okay,
will
yes,
get hit.
All 4 of them will get hit. Yeah.
So I'm gonna cast that, and so they need to make a Constitution saving throw, which I'm sure this Alhoun is good at, but DC 14.
Just real quick, because you're doing it from that, right?
Yes.
So. 15.
I don't know if it. Yeah, I don't think it'll hit
It's
all of
it's
them.
from me, so it's actually ahead of me.
It will be ahead of you, but it won't. Like the sides, it won't. Like you can choose 2 of them and then 1 of the back, but you can't get all 3 of them in the row there.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll do the
I
Searcher
gotta-
Wisp in front of me and the Alhoun, just so the
You
Alhoun
can-
gets.
Oh, is it? Is the cent? Oh yeah. No, that makes sense.
You'd have to move in order to get it to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one.
Yeah. So
yeah, they'll make some saves. What save did they make?
they need to make a 14 con.
14 con. Searcher Wisps are not good at that. I will roll a 10, and there's +0 to its con, so Searcher Wisp 2 definitely fails. And then Alhoun also fails.
Sweet. So they're gonna get launched 15 feet away from me, and they're gonna take 3d8. And then what's the bonus on the 3d8? Because I'm casting this at 2nd level. So does the 2nd level spell amplify even further?
Yeah, so you'd add an additional die.
Okay, so it's gonna be
Also, I'll say
5d8.
you're still gonna roll damage. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, what's the minimum that you can roll for your Thunder Wave?
The minimum I can roll for my Thunder Wave right now is a 5.
It's a 5. Okay, you just to start with, your Thunder Wave goes out, and that Searcher Wisp just explodes.
Sweet. And I'll roll them now. So it's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 damage to the Alhoun, and it gets launched into the building, so I don't know if that'll be extra damage.
It's just gonna batter against the wall, and it'll take we'll say 2d6 bludgeoning.
Cool. Can I roll that, or are you rolling that? Yeah, you're rolling.
You can roll it. You can roll it if you like.
Are the numbers good that you rolled?
Not really. I wouldn't
Okay,
take it.
I'll roll it. Not great. 3 damage.
3 damage. That was exactly what I had for mine. So.
Wow.
And what was the
meant
other
to
damage
be.
from the Thunder Wave?
That was it.
No, what was the
How
main
much
damage
damage?
from the Thunder Wave?
Oh,
18, he said.
18.
Thank you, Natalie. So you just see this Alhoun just go. Oh!
And then,
Great acting, Walker.
so that was my action.
I thought you actually hit yourself.
And then as a... I guess as a bonus action, I will cast... what can I cast as a bonus action real quick? Do I Misty Step out of here, or do I Hunter's Mark him? I think I'll Hunter's Mark him. That's kind of what makes sense in this context right now.
Okay. And it doesn't need to do a save for Hunter's Mark.
No, it just gets tagged.
And
now-
which one is this, the Alhoun?
Sorry? The Alhoun,
Alhoun,
yes.
is it? Okay.
Now, question. Because Hunter's Mark, it's also a magical thing, and I get an extra D6 accompanying the 1d6 that I get from it automatically?
Yes. We'll say yes.
Sweet, good to know. Then sweet. And that will be my turn. I am standing there, kind of just. I basically like immediately run up, and almost like almost like Nanami in that one episode. I'm just gonna fucking
Oh, there's the reference.
and just dang it! I forgot. I basically I thunder wave a thunder wave punch and just fucking knock him back, and it's like a huge force of like this like almost shadow like kind of
Absolutely, yeah. Your
Crackling
fist
with
connects
lightning.
with the Shadow Wisp, and it just explodes as the thunder just go boom as the Alhoun smacks against the door and just kind of catches itself on its feet.
sweet.
He makes a good door knocker.
Alright. Sorry.
Anyway.
Drink for bad joke, guys.
For I just want to ask because the spell for Steel Wind Strike says I use the weapon, like the dagger itself, right?
Yes.
And so technically, with that writing for Rakdos Right Knife, I technically killed it with the dagger.
Yes,
Do
that's true.
I get? Do I siphon those two?
They're not
Um.
actual things, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't
Okay.
gain the benefit.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good. Okay. Then I think I'm gonna kind of like slowly step forward, and like I am at the same time as I'm slowly stepping forward, Sonnet's just like wiping tears from his eyes as he pulls out this crossbow, and then he's just gonna shoot the shit out of this one, the wisp in front of him,
For
directly
sure. Yeah.
across
I
from
should
him.
have Hunter's
We,
marked him before I did everything. Damn it.
For sure.
True.
Do one attack roll at a time. These things got really
Yeah.
fucked up, so
Sounds good. All right, so this one's gonna be a hit. Crossbow's 8. Is that be a 21 to hit?
21 does hit.
Nice. And then so that'd be 14 damage.
14 damage. Yeah, the first shot goes through it and it pierces through that orb as it just explodes into the dozens and dozens of wisps.
Nice. And then
3 is dead.
for my extra attack, I will shoot the other wisp as it. So I move 5, 10, shoot that one. 15, 20. I'll shoot the other one.
Okay, yeah, make your attack roll.
Oh. That would be a. It'd be a 20. 25.
Yes.
Um.
Funnily enough, 25 is its AC.
Damn.
And
No,
that's a joke. Yeah.
Drink for bad
The
joke?
damage
No,
would be 10 damage.
10 damage, okay. The Search Wisp 1 just gotta get impaled, and it's sorely limping, but it's so close. It's not dead yet, though.
Then I'm going to bonus action to crossbow expert shoot it again.
Sounds good.
I like how everyone
And
else
that's
is
a
just
nat
kind of
20.
watching, like, what a waste of
Yeah.
an at 20.
Yeah, you obliterate this thing.
And also, I didn't give my drink for the last nat 20, so I'll do both of them now.
Yeah.
Which
Oh.
Okay.
Who do you want to give
One
that
of them, Michael. The other one,
to?
Natalie.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a fun roll. I like.
I like how everybody's just kind of sitting and watching Lascivious and Sonnet just obliterate. So angry.
Which is a good thing because I think there's a bingo thing where if you miss, you get a drink too. So
True, yeah.
Oh, true.
Oh, I forgot about
I
that.
can't wait till my 3 attacks.
Alrighty. Yeah. You know what? Because you got a nat 20, how let's. It's not the end of the combat, obviously, but
Yeah.
how do you do it, Sonnet?
I think it was like I shot the other one once, and like as it started dissipating, I just kind of like lost focus of it and found the other one. And it's almost like I'm picturing the people's faces on them that they were impersonating.
Mm-hmm.
And so as that image is in my head, I'm assuming the one on the very left would have been Talia if the
Yes.
order
that
was the
would be
same.
Correct. Yeah.
And so the second one was kind of like shooting it in the arm and then like seeing it kind of like falter. And then like as I kind of clock the other face, I just kind of like take a breath. It's kind of like the one moment where he's not like his eyes aren't as teary anymore. It's more so just like stoic, focused. And he just shoots it right in the head.
Right in the head. Okay. Yeah. You fire off. You get the second shot into that first Searcher Wisp that kind of stumbles back. It's kind of like looks to you, and you remember the face. Pause for a split second, kind of close your eyes as the bolt goes through and it shatters. When you open your eyes, it's nothing but the wisps that are floating around. All right. Any other movement?
So I move 5, 10, 15, 20. I can move 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm just gonna move over to this side.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna be looking, like, as I'm walking up that rest of the way, I'm just staring the creature, the thing down. But
For sure. As you pin down and look to the Alhoon, who the Alhoon is up next, you see it like look as the two wisps or the three wisps are just obliterated in front of it. It kind of catches itself and goes, "No, no, 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 no! This is wrong. This is wrong." And you see its eyes go blank as it looks forward and goes, "It's still possible. It's still
Oh, another one?
possible." As you see from the surrounding area, you see the Alhoon kind of lifts its hands as wisps begin to congregate into this one giant mass.
oh,
Oh.
no.
You
cool.
see it between Michaelis, Cornelia, Mabel, and Lascivious. You see this creature begin to form at about 15 feet tall. The wisps form wings and horns and a very large stature. As they clamber down on the ground, the earth kind of shatters and shakes. As a wisp dragon.
Oh,
Oh.
shit!
This is a Dark Souls boss. What the fuck?
Also-
man?
That is not a Dark
Mention-
Souls boss, but it looks like it.
It's the second phase.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
The wisp dragon is immediately going
Oh,
to
and
take its
that's great.
initiative
Fuck.
turn. Yeah, he referenced Dark Souls. Yeah.
Oh, second
Yep.
phase. Oh, okay, I see
Oh.
what you mean. I thought you were saying
I
like
also
that's an
drank the
actual.
So the wisp dragon is going to take its
Like you
turn.
think you defeated the boss, and then suddenly it's a bigger boss.
Right, right.
So
Yeah.
it's going to.
A two boss phase.
Sister Freed, three
Who
boss
is-
face.
Oh my god, it's another reference. I gotta take it. I have to.
Well, it's the same. I was going off the same reference.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see the dragon turn
balls.
around and face Mabel, Bonelia, and Michaelis
Aw.
as the wisps kind of take this giant heave.
I'm gonna quickly, if I can do a reaction, get Mabel and Bonili to stand behind me.
I'm afraid it's no
not
time
something
for
you can
that.
do. And also, you have to like actually have an ability that can let you do that.
That does that. Which
Well,
there
I
are
asked
abilities
if I
for
could
that.
do a reaction of some sort, but
Yeah, I think you need like great sword master or something like that.
Or even like a Sentinel's
Sentinel, yeah.
something.
Well, Sentinel is if someone
Comes
leaves and
from
it just
it?
makes them stop and.
Well, I'm getting
There's
straight
a-
up like blasted
type
right in the
of-
face.
Human
Just
trait.
within.
Hmm.
Everyone is just within. So, I would like for Bonelia, Mabel, and Michaelis to make a dexterity saving throw. You have to beat a 20.
BRB. Oh my god.
Yeah, I got a P2.
Oh, BRB.
I got a fucking 21.
I got a
21.
20. I got a 22.
Hey.
And Mabel?
I can't tell if that was a 9 or a 6, but I think it's a 6.
That doesn't help.
It should
So
have
that's
a
eight.
dot on the bottom. Okay. So Bonelia and Michaelis will be taking half damage. Mabel will be taking
Yay.
full.
Oh.
I need a hero.
Oh wait, no. That's a 9. That's a 9. So 11.
Oh,
Amazing.
cool.
I see. I found the
Still
dot.
no. Still no. See, if this were back in the day a little bit, I would say I need all my dice, but I don't need all the dice anymore.
That is so nice of you.
Mhm. Mainly because I have more dice than I need.
Okay.
I thought you're. Mike,
Okay.
I thought you're coming back. When you're coming back, I thought you were in like a Master Chef uniform. Gordon Ramsay from the side.
Oh, that's a
Okay.
fucking reference, Ian.
So Michaelis and Bonelia will be taking half. Meanwhile,
I
Mabel will
need
be
to
taking
stop.
full.
I need
Do
to stop.
either of you have resistance to cold?
No.
No? Okay, so it's just regular then.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my
and Shield of
God.
Faith is concentration, right?
Yeah.
Can it?
That is going to be... So the max for the full damage for Mabel is 3, 9, 15, 18, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 33, 36, 36, 42, 48, 50 total.
I'm down.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Cause she got like
50
she got like
hit
I got
earlier.
30 knocked from me earlier.
Oh.
That was half.
Right.
So 50 damage to Mabel as Mabel goes incapacitated.
Oh.
Meanwhile, that
shit.
is 25 to both Bonelia and Michaelis.
hey, I'm still alive.
Shit.
Mabel has currently gone down.
So you got to drink.
Yeah.
Mabel has to drink.
Mabel has to
Get
drink.
Fuck.
Michaelis and Bonelia take 25. And
Is Natalie just taking straight shots? That was like
No,
a shot
I
that
just-
you took.
I've been mixing my stuff with the little skull thing.
Oh.
crazy. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, look, like I don't.
Just popping them
And
up.
then it gets one more attack,
Oh.
which it will make a bite at Michaelis.
Fuck.
Oh, I do I still have my +2?
It's a Michaelis.
Yes,
I
that's
don't know.
right. So
It's-
Danica, what? 25 divided by 2 is what?
I think it's just a +2 to AC, right?
If it was
For the
24, it's
spirit.
12. So
no,
rounding
because
up
it's
to
because of the
13.
concentration. for
Yeah,
Danica.
we have to check
Oh.
concentration first.
It'd be 13.
I see.
So Danica, you need to make a Constitution saving throw with a 13 DC to keep it.
This is too much.
Danica,
Danica.
Did she maybe go to the bathroom or something?
Bone Squad.
we'll come back to her. We'll see.
Welcome to the bone zone.
We will.
Should we just take a pause then? Because like, if Michaela...
Well, we don't want to keep. I didn't. Yeah, I guess. Are people okay going if we go till 1 a.m. at the latest?
I'm good.
We'll probably finish before 1 a.m., but 1 a.m. at the latest.
I'm hoping by like 12:30. Hopefully.
We'll
That will-
hope. We'll hope.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Michaelis gets the attack by the dragon,
Yes.
which is going to be.
Oh, he's using the big dice.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, I heard a thunking.
I was like, what the hell is that?
So, Ian, that is going to be 18.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Is your AC 20, 21 because of Bonelia?
Yeah, but without
Okay,
it,
it
would have
still wouldn't hit because your basic AC is 19 then?
Yes.
Okay, so it still wouldn't hit. Okay, cool. You see, after you've just been blasted with this incredibly cold breath of air, the dragon goes to like crunch at you, but you just kind of stumble down from the pain as it just misses you. The Alhoun's turn was to bring out the dragon. Michaelis, you're up.
It's like, you bitch! And I'm gonna hit it 3 times. Or try to.
For sure, yeah. Make 3 attack rolls.
Alright, let me get my stuff. So, I'm gonna roll them all 3 consecutively.
Yeah,
13,
does not.
24,
Does.
26.
Does.
But you have to drink for the one that didn't.
Yes.
Fuck. It's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Pain in me eye.
In my miasma, yeah. Ugh. Alright, so I roll damage for 2 of them.
Yes, that is correct.
First damage. Oh, fuck. I didn't rage.
A little late
Michaelis
now.
forgets?
You can
Yeah,
still hit
Michaelis
twice.
forgets? Question mark?
Forgets.
You can still
I'll
hit
do it.
twice, but
Well, I
can
mean,
still
that's-
hit twice,
yeah.
but can I rage and then do the 2 attacks? Is that fine?
I'm afraid it's
it's a bonus
it's a
action,
li-
so...
well, I
It's a
mean, he
bonus.
already declared the 2 attacks, though.
Yeah, I know, but like
It's
he could...
fine because once your attacks are done, you can still declare your bonus action to rage.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's just you can't do 3 attacks until your next turn.
I just won't get the bonus 2 damage because of
Yes.
it. That'll be my takeaway from that. That's fine. So first attack damage is 24.
Okay, 24. What type?
Oh, for another
Slashing.
drink.
Slashing, okay.
3.
And then the next one will be 20.
Okay.
And then I rage.
Yeah.
So then you don't get the +2 yet.
I don't get a +2, but
Okay.
you know.
And then raging on the kills. Danica, are you back?
Yeah, sorry.
Can I get you to make a Constitution saving throw, please? You need to beat a 13 to keep concentration.
15.
15. Okay, she keeps concentration. Alrighty. After that is Bonelia.
Cool. I'm gonna stop Shield of Faith. I'm gonna break. And I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope instead.
Nice. Yeah, I know where this is going.
Yeah.
Concentration back on it for sure. So
Cool.
they gain maximum amount of hit points, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
And I'm gonna bonus action healing word on Mabel. I'm gonna cast that at a level 5.
Oh, damn.
So it's gonna be level 6.
Joe, bringing out the
You
tequila.
have access to level 6, right?
Yeah.
And also you get
Yeah.
The night is still
She
young.
gets an additional die because of
Per
the
level?
extra magic.
Yeah.
No.
What kind of
just in
concoction
total.
are you making, Joe?
Just
But-
in total.
I rolled
But
for
isn't
it.
it that
No,
like
no, if
per
she
level
goes
of
to-
magic?
No, she gets 1 extra dice in total.
Oh, okay.
Because then she'd be getting 6 extra die.
Well, you told me that, and I had added an extra die to the Thunderwave because I cast it at 2nd level, and so I asked, is it a scale per level of magic? And you
I
said
thought
yes.
you meant like as it continues. No, it's just the 1 die.
Okay, well I'll continue for that way from now on.
Okay. All right, and how much she gains the maximum from that, right, Danica?
Yes, which
Okay, perfect.
is 24 plus
Should be your
Plus 7.
spellcasting, and then you get an additional die on top of it because of the magical effect. So whatever that is plus another die.
So 35 hit points back.
35 to Mabel.
I go.
No problem.
But Danica, you didn't roll for those, right?
No.
Okay, just checking. It sounded I didn't know. I thought it was like you fumbling with dice. I'm like, is she rolling for these?
No,
No, that was me. That was me pouring my drinks. Oh.
Alrighty. Any movement you want to take?
No.
Okay. Next up would have been the Searcher Wisps, but they're all dead. So
Oops.
Mabel.
Kill the thing, kill the thing, kill the thing.
So we appeared here. She stared the entire time. This dragon appeared. She took a bit of a nap. She got back up. Immediately going to cast.
If you're gonna move, by the way, 15 feet of movement to stand up.
Prone.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go one more. And I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Sounds good.
Hey. First time in 10 sessions?
She did it last session.
Oh, did she? I can't remember.
How quickly you forgot.
I'm just so used to it at this
Anyway.
point. Boom,
Alrighty.
roasted.
So use your action to cast Mage Armor. Any bonus actions?
No.
Okay. Then with that, we go to the top of the round with Lascivious.
Okay. Can I hold my turn for when Sonnet and I want to look at
You can hold an action.
it's just only one of the things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then let me see if I can do anything before I hold.
Oh, like you won't be able to do anything before you hold? Like you can't expend other actions and then hold, or even bonus actions and stuff?
Well, I want to look at Sonnet and just say, get in close, and then I'm gonna hold my action for when Sonnet goes within 5 feet of this thing. If Sonnet's like, can I like read Sonnet first and be like, are we on the same page?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Roll an insight, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to hold my turn and then Sonnet not go within 5 feet.
Well, you
Guess
gotta
that's
make a
the risk you
choice.
gotta take.
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what?
maybe.
Lascivious would trust him. I think Lascivious just be like, get in with 5 feet for a second, and then he's gonna hold his action to attack the Alhoun for Sonnet to go in.
He's putting his right foot in, so he's like,
Okay.
just like
Yeah, sounds
steps
good.
forward.
Then with that, is Sonnet up next?
Yeah, he's going to turn
Wait.
around. What?
I was just gonna ask, do I get to move before I hold an action?
You can
think
take movement.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Out of
go up.
reference?
I'm just gonna go within that. Anyways,
Oh,
I just
yeah,
wanted to
that
move
makes-
at least a little closer.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn around. I'll drink for it.
I know.
I finished.
Oh.
Again.
Wait, did you hear me say that, or did you just do
Yeah,
that
I
and then
did.
took?
No,
Okay,
no,
I was
I
like,
heard you.
No, I
What are
heard
the
Danica
odds?
say- I heard Danica say, "Is that a reference?"
yeah, I was
yeah.
like,
Probably.
you know what?
What's,
but
which
I'm
one's
gonna-
a reference?
Turn around. It's a
Don't
song.
do it
Yeah.
again.
Well, it doesn't count if I do it again.
No, it's just repeating. the same.
Every now, no.
And so Sonic's gonna turn around and he's going to like put his hand outward, and it's gonna be like pointing towards Mabel, and he's just going to like close his eyes and say, "Silas, please watch over her." And he's just going to bonus action. He's going to cast healing word, and
Okay.
we'll do it at. Is she still in? Is she in range of Bonelia's? I don't think she is.
Within 30
It's
feet.
30 feet.
30
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25. No.
Gotcha. Well, I'll cast it as a 4th level.
Oh, well, you're not using the squares though, Danica. You're just taking the fastest route straight forward.
Oh yeah.
Is that? But it still counts, right?
I don't think so. Has to be
It
in the
has to be
squares.
using the squares.
I see.
And so
Interesting.
1d4 plus. Well,
Fuck.
If we
Is that interesting?
No.
I said interesting, guys. I'm sorry.
oh my god.
Michael.
because the 15 from her is here.
It's within 30 feet, though.
Yes, that's within 30 feet of her.
12.
So wouldn't that
She's
be
gonna
larger?
gain.
No, because it comes from her.
30 feet outwards, all within 30 feet,
Oh yes, yes. Sorry, my mistake. Yeah.
and to be a circle.
So
I think. Go
she's
ahead.
gonna gain 12 healing.
So then 30, even worse.
I
Yeah.
think it would be bigger.
Either way.
Yeah, it would be bigger, but it won't reach her.
Mhm.
And so it does 12 healing to Mabel. He's gonna
Thank you.
open his eyes and see like that the healing is kind of working. Then he's gonna turn back to the thing, like almost ferociously. The guy that's
Alhoun?
Hunter's marked. Yeah, and he's going to take out. He's gonna like move, and as he's moving, he's gonna swap his crossbow with the dagger.
For sure. Now
And
that
he's
Sonic's
gonna-
within 5 feet
Yeah.
as well.
Yep.
Let's see if you can make your attack as well.
Alrighty. I'm assuming that it doesn't have advantage.
It
It
does
would-
not.
Would it not?
He
Because
gets the sneak attack because you're within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's fine. It's a 19 on the die, so that's gonna be a 29.
Yeah, that hits.
Sashi.
So Green Flame Blade on top of that. So I'm gonna do the fire damage first, just to get that out of the way.
Okay.
6, 10, 18, 20 fire damage.
Okay.
I'll do the necrotic damage next. Wow, max. That's gonna be 10 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then the Hunter's Mark, all that stuff. Let me just roll all the d6s real quick.
Yeah. In the meantime, Sonnet, how much damage are you doing?
Well, my roll
if
to
you're
hit was
hitting.
19,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
and that hits.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Then I'm doing 10 damage, 10 piercing.
Okay, sounds good. Are you
Uh,
using all 3 shots? Or all 3?
I'm.
Or to the 2
I'll.
right?
Yeah. I'll do another extra attack.
Sounds good.
And I will defensive flourish for the other.
For sure. Is that a drink? Sonnet flourishes?
I
Was
forget
that
if
on the
we.
bingo?
It was like inspiration. I don't know if we added it, but
Um,
we can replace that one with the
With the
this
flourish?
Pally one.
can I give you my damage real quick?
Yes.
36 damage on top of everything else.
What type of damage is
Piercing.
the attack damage? Piercing? And you said 36?
36. So 36 plus 10 plus.
Gotcha. I
10.
added all that damage as
Sweet.
it came, so. Awesome, yeah.
Are
That's a
we
lot of
drinking?
damage.
We will.
Yes.
And
Are we
then
drinking?
my roll to hit for this is 28.
28 does hit, yes.
And then
I would be drinking, but I have no more drink left, so I'm gonna drink of water.
8. Oh, okay. So the
You
damage is going to be 19 piercing damage,
19. Okay, cool.
and my AC until my next turn is 26.
Fucking Christ. Okay. Awesome, yeah. Any other movements or bonus actions?
No, I moved. I used my action, my extra attack. I used my bonus action to heal. I'm good. That's my turn.
That is right. Okay, cool. Yeah, the both of you just absolutely just stab the ever-living crap out of the Alhoon. Lasana just like grasping, getting these large cuts and slashes across his robe as like this blue blood kind of splatters across the ground and across the building. So you're just gashing away at it using the chains. Just amazing. Next up is the Wisp Dragon.
Have mercy.
Dragon is going to do 3 attacks at Bonelia.
No.
Can it fail one of them?
What are you making it have?
A 4.
A
Uh.
4. Danica, what's your AC?
A 4.
It's
Fuh.
17.
So 1 will miss.
Okay.
One will guarantee miss.
Can this
So
thing
that's
conceptualize
the-
concentration, and that's why it's going after her?
No, it's attacking what's in its line of sight.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you want me to turn it around and I'll blow fucking
Yeah.
balls
Just
at
make
you?
it kill.
360. It's like, whoosh.
I want you to do that cold breath so I cannot take damage from it.
Do you not take damage from cold?
If it makes me do a dexterity saving throw, I could not take damage.
Oh damn.
He was talking about. Yeah.
So one is gonna be a nat 20 and the other is gonna be a 21.
Not
All right.
20. Oh, no.
So we're gonna give a drink to Michael.
I'm gonna reaction silvery barb that guy.
The natural 20.
Yeah, but like we'll still get the drink off, but I will silvery barb it.
I already took it, so
Thank
Yeah,
you.
good.
So
Is this
instead
the
it's gonna be
first time?
Instead, it'll be a 22 at the Anakin instead of a 20. Instead of a natural 20, it should.
And
Great.
then I get to give advantage to someone. I'm gonna give it to Lascivious.
fuck yeah.
So yeah, he gets advantage on the next attack roll ability check saving throw he makes.
Okay, Danica.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take 18 slashing damage on the first one,
Okay.
and then 19 on the second one.
Okay.
As the dragon like gets the 2 gashes into you, it goes to like bite down at you, but you just see Mabel kind of like. Mabel, how would you say you make it distracted in order to make it miss?
Just show a calf.
Could I maybe do something like a mage hand and like use it to throw something at it, or just like
Yeah, that's a fun
you
idea.
know?
Mage Hand just picks up like a part of one of the broken caskets and chucks it at it, and it just nicks it on like the jaw and makes it miss Bonelia.
Mhm.
So Danica, you'll need to make 2 Constitution saving throws, please, to see if you maintain your concentration. All you have to do is beat a 10.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
And then-
What about the second one?
And a 13.
13.
Hell
So
Okay.
yeah.
concentration is still there.
Waiting
Yeah.
for that that mass healing word, baby.
The Wisp Dragon is going to.
Oh, I actually don't
Then-
think I'm in range.
The
You are
Wisp
not.
Dragon is then going to fly 80 feet in the air.
Oh.
Oh.
Does that leave attack of opportunity for Michaelis?
No, because
No.
you're. No, because he doesn't have a reach of 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
don't think so. Unless, do you, Michaelis? You don't have a reach of 10 feet, do you?
Does it leave my attack of opportunity?
No, you're
No.
attacking the
Dang
Alvin.
I can't go.
Alrighty. With the Wisp Dragon 80 feet in the air, that's going to be the end of its turn. Next up is the Alhoon. The Alhoon is going to look at Sonic, who just stabbed the ever-living shit out of him.
Rude. Hey, what's up? I'm Sonic.
Looks to Sonic and goes, "You were so close. You could have been here forever. We could have treated you like our own." As it touches you and does chill touch.
Oh no!
So
that
it is
bad.
going to do.
Does it make a spell attack?
No, it is just. Ooh, does it?
I think it's a
I think it
melee
does.
attack because it's a touch, so you have to force
I think
it.
it's a
Yeah.
melee.
No, is this another drink?
No, because
No.
I'm not looking at the rules. I'm looking at how to
Yeah.
roll the damage. So, so yeah, so it needs to make a spell attack roll against Sonnet. So it'll make an attack roll. My nose is really itchy now. Which is going to be.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you.
So it'll be 26 on the.
No!
Yeah, it's just from the extra attack bonus.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
And
damn.
if it had rolled one less, it wouldn't have hit.
Damn.
So it's gonna do.
So close. I do
I'll
some
need you-
crazy juke and then it just still connects.
It's like you're like this, and it's like
Ew. I'll need Sonnet to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh no. Well, I guess it.
I
Oh, wait,
have
sorry.
something.
No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's a totally different thing. You don't need to make a saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's just.
It's just the damage.
It just goes chill. It just says chillax,
out.
dude. Chill
So,
out.
oh, I'm rolling the wrong set. I was gonna roll the wrong dice. We'll do that one. Alrighty, in total
My god. Oh my god.
is 5, 12, 16, 18 cold damage. Also,
But it gains that back.
you cannot regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
okay.
That's all good. That was 18.
Yes, 18 total. And you also get disadvantage on your attack rolls until the end of your next turn.
Gotcha.
Because, funny thing for all of you, that little fun fact, you all are considered undead right now.
Mm,
Oh. Oh, cool.
Interesting.
Oh.
Lascivious has always been
Bind
considered
them.
undead. I feel like.
Same with Bonelia.
Yeah.
So I'm double dead? Question mark. Bonelia.
And then that's the end of its turn. Michaelis!
3 attacks.
It's
3
80
attacks
feet
at something
in the
that's
air.
80 feet in the air?
Oh, it's in the air. Shit.
It is 80 feet in the air.
Yoy.
Can
That's
I
a lot of feet.
You can take out your bow and make attacks at it. We learned that while raging, you can make a ranged attack still.
All right, so I'm gonna have to make that blow up and Thorn of the North, and also I'm gonna use. How many charges do I get? I got 6 charges. I'm gonna use all 3 charges for each attack.
Sounds good.
So
So make an attack roll with those.
Wait, you're gonna use all 3 targets for each attack? If it's all
No,
3,
no,
then it
all-
would just be for one.
I have 6 charges total.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's
I'm gonna
using
say-
2 charges on each attack.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, because it's you said like I can't do 3 attacks because it's 2 on range, or I can
Well,
do 3.
no, you can make 3 attacks as long as your first action is an attack right now.
Whatever.
Yes.
Whatever. What I'm saying is that whatever action you take, like you use a certain amount of charges. You can't use all charges for every single attack. It's like 2 charges for one, 2 charges for the next, 2 charges for the other. You can't just do all 6 charges for each attack. Because
I'm
once the
doing
charges
three
are
attacks.
gone,
I'm doing 3 attacks, 3 attacks
Yeah.
total.
Uh-huh.
I'm
and you
only
have
using
6
3 of them.
charges.
Yes.
So if you want to use all the charges,
Also-
it's 2 per attack.
oh,
Unless you're
okay.
using
Yeah,
one
I
attack
see.
is all 6.
I understand what Ian's saying. He said he's going to use 1 charge on each attack, is what I.
Because that's what it
Oh.
says.
Yeah.
I have 6
Yeah.
charge total, so if I have 3
Oh.
attacks, I can use 1
Mhm.
per attack.
I get
Yeah.
you. I get
Yes, thank you very much, Ian. All right, so yeah, make your 3 attack rolls.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Give 2, give
Okay.
1.
One sec.
Okay. Okay.
Second attack's 15.
15 does not hit.
Oh,
Oh, you don't. You're drinking. You're drinking.
No, no, whoa,
No,
you just
Ian.
you
supposed
you
to
just
give
give
it.
one drink. You got the nat 20, so you give a drink.
Hmm?
That's why I said give one.
You're the
You
first
give
one who did it,
drink.
Ian.
I still had to drink because I didn't hit.
The first one did.
Oh, the first one, I see, I see.
Only so
No, the
far
first one
one.
hit. The second
why'd
one
you
was
drink?
15, and you told me it didn't hit.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you,
no,
you only
sorry.
do 1 drink, not 2.
Yeah, I only did 1.
Oh,
You-
okay. It looked
oh.
like you drank it twice. Okay.
No,
You
no,
went.
no, no. You would have seen me do that.
Okay.
We did.
That's
Okay,
what-
yeah,
that's
fine.
what I thought.
No, because I didn't touch my lips. and you guys were
Anyways.
doing it. It's like, no, it
Oh.
Doesn't matter,
Yeah.
anyways.
What's the 3rd attack?
Third attack. Shit, I clicked the wrong one. Give me a sec.
I hope it doesn't.
Nat
hit.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a nat 1.
Two!
Okay, so you have to drink 2, but you also have to give 1 for the nat
Yeah.
20 to someone else.
Yeah,
Who are you giving?
that's funny. That's really funny. Oh boy.
All right. Who do I choose? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. Let me hold. Oh, what do you look at? Nat, it's you again.
I feel like she's being targeted.
I am.
Okay, and then yeah. So on 8. Wait, I have to drink.
You have to do 2 drinks. Do your damage first. Please do your damage first.
Before I forget. All right. So it's 1d8 plus 3 plus 4,
Yes, that is correct.
or plus 1d4, I should say.
For the Thorn of North charge, yes.
Yeah. So I only get one. Okay, that makes it simplified. 4 plus 3, that's 7, plus a d4, which will be this guy. It's another 4.
Great.
So
So
that's
7.
11.
is Perfect. Yeah. You get a
Amazing.
really good shot into the Wisp Dragon as the thorns kind of spike around it and go around its wings and such. Perfect. So while Michaelis, do you take any movement before you do your drinks?
Yeah. Let's see. I do this. That's it.
Okay, sounds good. Bonilia, you are up next with Mabel after that.
Where are you?
Walker, you said that we are all undead right now?
Everybody is an undead construct right now.
Okay, so
By
my
definition.
Okay, because my healing doesn't work on undead
Yeah.
constructs.
Thankfully for you, we're ignoring that.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Good. Very
how's
good. Carry
everyone-
on.
Well, we're not
How's everyone
constructs.
doing health-wise?
I am a little over half my hit points.
I am back to full health, so I'm good.
Okay.
So I'm probably doing the least great right now, other than you and Mabel.
Yeah.
So you're not doing the least.
Probably not the worst. I'm still almost half my health gone, so.
Sounds like.
Well, you're all out of range.
Yeah.
You can move. You have movement.
I will not. Not around this motherfucker.
Technically, it's 80 feet in the air, so you're not in its attack of opportunity range.
Oh, okay, cool. Then yeah, I'm gonna move.
That also includes meaning you can be under it if you want.
Just not when it comes
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, it just lands on you. Boom.
Actually, I do want to be over here.
Okay.
Is that close enough? 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh.
Awesome. So everybody gets it.
Yeah.
Do I get temporary?
No.
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 Fortunately not.
I also don't heal, just so you know.
Full.
Right. So that's 4d8.
So
32
32 to everybody?
to everybody.
Except me.
Fucking hell. Yeah, except for Sonic.
all right, I'm
Oh
good.
no, wait, sorry. Sorry, there's actually more than that.
Oh, it's fine. I'm
Oh.
max, so I'm good.
Oh, okay. So actually 40.
Actually, 40.
Alright.
For me, I get more than that.
Nice.
Alright, Danica. Sounds to me like you want to be targeted.
No.
Enemy spotted.
That's
That a fucking reference?
That's a reference.
Ian, you're not allowed to drink because you're fucking drunk.
Drink water.
Yeah, take a drink
Yeah,
of
you have
water,
to drink
buddy.
water, Ian.
Ugh.
And that's my turn.
I'm also drinking
I don't
water
even think I
because
have anything
a-
left in here. Let me.
Good. Stop drinking it. Get water.
Well, I need to make sure. I'm not gonna leave.
You
Like
don't
that.
need to make sure. Alcoholic.
It's fine. We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep moving.
there's nothing in there.
The mass cure wounds, was it bonus action, I assume?
That was regular action.
Regular action.
Yeah.
So you still got a bonus action you can take.
And I'm not taking it.
Sounds good. So Mabel, you are up.
Okay. Can remove curse take like chill touch? You can't be healed at all, right?
No. It is not a curse or
Kristen-
anything like that, so remove curse
Yeah.
won't affect it either.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
What
And
can
it's just
affect it?
not
he just
much.
can't be healed. He just can't be
Until-
healed right now.
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah,
a curse
until
or
my
anything
next-
like that.
Yeah.
It's only until
It-
my next turn, so like I'll
Yeah.
be able to.
Okay.
As soon as you're done, it'll go lascivious, and then Sonic will be back to normal.
Yeah.
Amazing. And I'm noticing under the dragon it says 80 feet flying. Is it 80 feet
Yep.
in the air right now?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is correct.
Uh-huh.
With
You be
Bonelia
fine.
under it, just so
Yep.
you know.
Yeah, even if I did Earthbind, it would only do that by 30 feet, so.
Hmm.
Or would that be useful?
If anybody, if
Everyone, would
people-
that be useful?
Well, would
I don't know.
would its range be doubled given the magical effect stuff? It'd
Even
still only
then, it would
60
be
feet.
60.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it won't be useful
Okay.
right now until it's hit the ground. You could hold your
Okay.
action until it gets down to the ground.
Nah, I might as well cast some damage.
Oh, true.
Spell. Okay, we're gonna do Witch Bolt. So let me, and I want to do it
That's not
at
bad.
a 4th level. So is that 3d12?
At a 4th level would make it 3d12, and then you get an additional d12 because of the extra magic boost. So
Yeah.
4d12 in total.
And then you can just keep activating it if you keep concentration on it and keep doing the damage without having to roll.
Do I keep doing 4d12 or would it just
So-
be 1d12?
No, you do 1d12 when you activate
Plus-
it again, plus an additional d12.
D12. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Okay. Where's my D12?
So just don't get hit, and you could just constantly do 4d12 damage to it. Baller.
That's 28 damage.
28 damage. Amazing.
Nice.
And I'ma hold it.
Okay, sounds good. With that, Lascivious, you are up next with Sonnet after that.
Cool. I am going to actually go around the opposite side, so I have advantage.
You already have advantage because I gave you advantage.
Yeah, but I permanently have advantage. I guess I could just chill here for now. I don't have to do anything. So I'll have advantage. Actually, no,
Or-
I could choose to use it for something else. So I'm just going to go here, have the advantage.
You don't have
from-
multi-attack, do you?
No.
Aw, damn.
And also, sneak attack would only apply once, regardless.
Well, yeah, but then you could attack once if you had multi-attack. Attack once with my advantage, then move to the flank, and then attack again with other advantage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
But,
definitely. But I'm going to actually keep... How long do I have that?
Just until your next ability check, attack roller saving throw. So
So that means it'll affect this one regardless.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So then I'm actually going to stay where I am for now, then. Almost a fucking crit. Almost.
Mm.
It's a 29, so...
29 hits. Fucking hell.
Or, sorry. It's a 28. I've actually been
Okay.
using the Lult's Fang hit DC.
You don't hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that I'm gonna do the green flame blade stuff first.
Okay, sounds good.
11 fire damage.
11 fire
Do
damage.
the
Okay.
necrotic next. 8 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna do the sneak attack damage.
So much
1,
dice
2,
on
3,
that.
4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29 sneak attack damage. Plus an
He's
additional
looking real fucking hurt right now. I can say that.
plus an additional 9 damage.
Plus an additional 9. What type is it?
Piercing.
Piercing? Okay. You fucking slash him. You get some incredible damage. Like one goes right across and it cuts like so. Like he has 16 tentacles. It cuts like 9 of them off.
Hell yeah. And
He's
then
looking so fucking hurt.
so hurt.
So hurt.
So hurt. Then as a bonus action, I'm gonna do 2-weapon fighting. And I'm going to just make another attack with but I'm gonna actually move over here first so I have the advantage on this attack. This doesn't have
Modifiers.
so it doesn't have +6 to the damage, but I still get 2 d4s, 2 hunter's marks, and I get
Well,
the
make
green
your roll
For
to
the
hit.
damage.
yeah. Okay, so I'll do the hunter's marks.
Roll to hit.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. Sorry.
Imbecile.
Ooh, yikes! That's only gonna be 7 plus 9. That's gonna be.
Well, I thought you
6.
don't get the modifier.
16.
I don't get the damage modifier.
Oh, okay.
So 16.
16 to hit.
You just hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
nice.
So, all right. Now I won't ignore you guys.
Real quick, Michael.
Yeah.
What's the minimum damage?
The minimum damage I can do is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 damage is the minimum.
You Shatter goes around. You see it wrap around the Alhoun's neck, and as you just yank it, the head just
Hell
pops
yeah.
off.
Oh, damn.
You see the Alhoun just like begin to spew this black and like bluish blood just kind of spurts all around as the Alhoun dies. You see the dragon as it's flapping its wings. It sees, it looks to the Alhoun, see that it dies, and you begin to see wisps begin to leave the dragon's body.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
As little by little, it becomes more translucent, second by second, until eventually the dragon eventually goes into the air, probably about, I'd say, another 160 feet, and bursts almost as if a firework, as wisps kind of dance around the air for a brief moment. And
I would have liked to describe how I kill it, but whatever.
the wisps kind of come down, and I would like for everybody to make a perception first, followed by an insight, followed by a history.
Okay.
So perceptions first.
9.
Okay. Sonnet,
My perception is 21.
Mabel,
20, not natural.
Michaelis,
23, 17 plus 6.
Lascivious.
15.
Okay. All of you, with the exception of Bonelia, happen to see these shapes kind of begin to form as the wisps gently kind of come down. They take the shapes of these bodies. Now an insight.
I already rolled mine, so that's.
Me too.
Did you say insight or investigation?
Insight.
Insight.
Insight. Oh, only a 12.
Okay, Sonnet,
21.
Bonelia,
15.
Mabel.
Not 20.
Okay.
Hey, give a drink.
Yeah.
While you think about that, Michaelis.
16.
Okay. Who are you gonna give it to there? Who are you gonna give it to there, Mabes?
Hold on. What was the last one we're rolling for? I forget.
History.
Okay. I'm just organizing. Walker, do you want it?
Well, no, you have water. That's kind of.
Once this session's done, I'm gonna get another one, and I'm gonna have one final drink for the night. So.
That's still boring. Okay, Joseph, drink up.
I knew it. I'm down.
Yay.
Okay. With everybody's insight, these creatures, Bonelia, now that they've taken a much more physical form, you can actually make out the fact that they've taken human-esque shapes. With an insight, you all can tell that they're friendly in nature. These wisps kind of come up to you and they walk around you a little bit as they're still taking their bodily shape. And on a nat 20, Mabel, you can tell that these creatures didn't want to do what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that they were not so much just sucking up life force. They were attempting something else, but it failed. But you can tell that they look they seem to be very apologetic and guilty looking as they kind of wander around you. Now, histories. Lascivious.
That's going to be a 6.
A 6, Mabel.
19 history.
19. Sonnet.
Dirty 20.
Bonelia.
16.
And Michaelis.
21.
You all can recollect that wisps have at least one piece of concrete history behind them. At least in how Orlais tends to take them in expression. You can tell that these wisps are hanging around you not just because they are guilty and they feel apologetic, but because in Orlais's history, wisps being close to you and being friendly with you foretells death. These wisps hang around you for a little bit until they eventually dissipate into these mass firefly-esque swarms as they drift away. The night fully comes and the wisps appear less in bunches. There are very few, a couple stragglers here or there, but there's no major groups of them anymore. And as they drift away, you all feel yourselves, your eyes kind of drift down into this blackness again. And you hear one voice, all of you do. So it goes, ooh, that was interesting. It's a shame about the owl who. Maybe next time it won't be as complicated. I pity your futures, though, as the voice dissipates and you find yourselves back asleep. Vanilla, your eyes kind of adjust as they open up to find yourself back in the cave. That's where we're going to end today's session.
Damn.
Bruh.
I'm going to end the session.